What's up, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting edition of Ringside Rants. I am just Mike. That's Bad Karma. That's Jack. We're a little bit late, going late tonight, but things have happened. Uh, just FYI, not feeling the greatest, but I'm still here. So how was y'all's week, Jordan, Josh? How was y'all's week so far?
Oh, let's see. It's been hectic at work, so trying to figure out what's going on over there, and I got to work with a bunch of dumbasses. So
I feel you on that one. I feel you.
Jordan,
I'm trying to make sure that we're running on the YouTube. I'm resetting that.
yeah, we're live on YouTube. I got the notification.
I'm reset it.
We're on the tube with you.
Yeah, we're live. I talked to Dan during the week. He sent me a message. He sent me a message today, and he asked about tomorrow. They're gonna go live around about 6 or so. I'm gonna try to be off work by then, but if I'm not, I'm not. So that's a thing.
Cool.
I did tell him he's more than welcome to join us tonight if he wants to. So yeah, and I just got a message from somebody. No one's watching Death Before Dishonor, in my opinion. It was an
Uh, I,
average.
yeah, I watched the 0 hour, and it was either SmackDown or Death Before Dishonor. And
So
I,
you should have
I,
smacked
I gotta say that the 0 hour was pretty good.
Okay. I'm gonna say this, dude. I chimed in on the. I watched a little bit of SmackDown recap. Uh, what is up with CM Punk wearing a hockey mask with the tears of blood? Why does it remind me of the Satan mask of MJF?
Damn, did I miss that part? All I know is
Wow.
he came out. All I know is I did something that came out. Him and Kevin Owens are wrestling, and he's wearing Bears colors. That was about it. That was the only thing I noticed.
You didn't see the mask?
No, he came out in a mask.
Yeah, hockey mask with blood dripping from it.
I didn't
Um,
see that. I don't know
well,
if
they
it
were in
happened tonight or
Canada.
not. I did see that. I don't know if that was this week or what, but Chelsea Green was allowed to keep her title, and she's gonna do whatever she's got to do over the next 30 days. So they saved that in the right way. Can y'all
Anyone
hear me?
watching Death Before Dishonor? Yeah, I can hear you fine.
All right, no one mentioned anything.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I haven't been watching wrestling this week. I haven't been watching wrestling for probably, I don't know, almost 2 weeks now. But
Well, Chelsea's Green response seemed genuine. I don't think they told her. I think they told her she was going to relinquish the title, and Nick Aldis said what he said in the ring because she looked like she was really going to cry. They may be turning her character a little more serious because that came off as like it really hit her in the feels, and she was walking away like she thought she was relinquishing the title, and he was like, "You got 30 days, put on a face mask, get cleared, do whatever you got to do, but as far as I'm concerned," and he handed her the belt. He says, "This is still yours," and the crowd went nuts, and she grabbed him and hugged him, and the crowd exploded.
that's awesome.
Well, it seems she's over. I think WWE's realizing it. They may turn her more serious. She might not even need all the goofy stuff no more. But that was a pretty real moment. That came off really good. I'm not saying that happened tonight, but I saw that in clips earlier today. Ilya Dragunov is leaving WWE, and everybody's already speculating and all kind of stuff. I think it's way too early to speculate where that dude goes. He is not a main eventer yet.
What's up, Ant? No, man. Ilya Dragunov is already basically left WWE. He doesn't have a no compete clause. He can go and sign anywhere he wants to go, and go and do as he free will. I mean,
Mhm.
he has, he has nothing. I mean, he has no ties to WWE. He didn't sign the new contract when they offered it back in April. They took him off television in March. He's free to go wherever he wants to go. People are speculating he's going to end up in AEW and all the dream matches that everybody's wanting to see. And and
I've
everybody's
seen
saying,
zero AEW momentum for him. Other
and
companies.
everybody's saying, oh, New Japan ain't going to get him because they don't have enough money. And
That's who they're all yelling, and I don't see it happening. They're talking about putting the world title on him. I'm like, no. We have an 8 to 10 top of the notch brand new roster of young guys. We don't need you to bring in an outsider to take the top title. No. And I think that's why I don't think AEW needs him unless they lowball him, because they have way too many fucking people on their roster. What you gonna do with him? What are you gonna do with the Dragunov in AEW? Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are like any day now set to drop.
Well, they're supposed. There ain't no telling where they're going to debut or what's going to happen.
No, they're supposed to drop in AEW any week now. Like, it's imminent. They've Kofi even trademarked 2 different names. Yeah, I was waiting, thinking maybe it might have happened Wednesday and I didn't know about it. But that supposedly they're supposed to be coming any second. Now, if they don't show up on a Dynamite, expect them at All In. I'm guaranteeing it. If they don't show up on a Dynamite,
All In's like next week. So yeah, I think they're gonna drop in at All In.
There's several people saying All In is going to be a lot of people coming into AEW at All In. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's all I can say is I don't know. I really think that, I don't want to say this. All In should not be set for debuts. That is your WrestleMania. That is your number one. That is your number one pay-per-view of the year. I don't think that should be where you debut people as coming into your company. That's just me, though.
Anthony, I got $100 that Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are going to AEW, bro. Don't even try. Don't even try. They're guaranteed AEW. There's too much talk between Kenny and everybody. It's guaranteed.
Yeah,
it's guaranteed. They're coming in.
Yeah, they're there, dude. The machine guns are there. They're going to be there. I mean, look at the roster as a whole for tag teams. I'm going to say this, and people might get upset. Yeah, tag team wrestling is dead in all the companies, for real. But the best tag team division as it stands as a whole is in AEW. New Japan has 2 tag teams. WWE has 1. Maybe 2.
And we're getting ready to have a bunch more. We're getting ready to have a bunch of tag teams when World Tag League starts.
Well, that's people put together, man. It ain't.
Not always people put together.
I don't care what
brought in from other. That's not always people put together. People are brought in from other companies and from other things. I mean, or the parent company of Noah owning them now. I say get ready for a Dragon Gate team. Get ready for a Noah team. If Tony Greedy bitch ass Khan is not going to be stingy, get ready for. He ought to send a machine guns over for one. He should. But it's wide open. The World Tag League takes place all of December, and that's going to. And nowadays, that's heavyweight and juniors time, not just heavyweight. So that's December, damn near. We have our for New Japan. Destruction is coming. We already have major matches, including all the heat with Gabe Kidd and Drilla Mahoney. They're going to fight over the global title. Not getting a title at this show. That is going to be in October. This is going to be in September. They're already setting up. We've got a couple of good matches on the card. Let me see if I can. We have 4 matches listed so far. It's already looking like a damn good show. See if I can get to my pictures here.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Tsuji is defending against why I don't know, but we've got Tsuji defending against Goto. I guess Goto was one of the guys that got a win on him in the G1. We got Drilla and Gabe Kidd. Shin Skywalker debuted and joined House of Torture. He already has gone after Takeshita. It's going to be a World TV title match. Good chance Takeshita drops this title. And you have the I won't call it a double cross. Jeff Cobb leaving United Empire, hitting Cal Newman. Cal Newman's going to fight Jeff Cobb. And besides that, we have a 3-on-3. So Destruction's already and Kobe's already looking to be a good show for September. And that's not even counting October when Oil was going to cash in his world title shot against whoever's going to be world champ and all that good stuff. So we got a lot of good stuff coming.
Yeah.
New Japan's unstoppable right now. They've got the momentum. They've got the fresh new talent. They're using everybody. We were talking about that the other day, me and a couple people. And it's just that out of all, like you say, EW's got the best tag division. New Japan has the most new guys with story and with matches and are getting over. They've got a top of the card full roster now. That is like just shining. They're only going up from here.
Yeah. Yeah, but
momentum is on their side, big time. So,
Okay.
well, back to what you said about AEW. And I agree with you. All In shouldn't be a debut fest. I think they should. I think if Tony Khan's got any sense, that Dynamite after All In is when you should bust out 2 or 3 people, or give us one a week. Give us Kofi and Xavier, whatever you want to call them, Creed. Give us them the Wednesday after. The next Wednesday, give us whoever you bring in. Like, do it like that. You don't have to be all at one night. It doesn't have to be at a pay-per-view to make everybody buy it. Make TV captivating. Give people something like that to tune in for. But I agree with you on that.
yeah, or put it on Collision. Put somebody on Collision. You know, I mean, make Collision worth watching for its fucking change. You know, I mean,
I think they should have those trios titles defended every week on Collision, and they could change it anytime. I've said it for forever.
well, they have been.
Give them a reason to watch Collision. Damn it!
They has been. I mean, hell, tonight from what I read through the spoiler review, Death Before Dishonor, the new trios Ring of Honor trios champion is fucking Jay shit. I can't even think of his name. Jay Lethal and his crew. Those 3 guys are the new tag team or trios champions. They beat Dalton Castle and the Outrunners. Ilya Dragunov is not under an NXT no compete clause. He was on the main roster for more than a cup of coffee.
Used poorly,
very poorly. They never put him in a match with Gunther, who we know he beat Gunther for the NXT title.
That's the big complaint.
And it just, all these people that want these matches from Ilya Dragunov, you gave him the U.S. title and you made him compete with Carmelo Hayes, and they gave him a short run with the U.S. title and they took it from him, and he was disappeared from television. And what that meant was he did not. You keep Trick Williams and you get rid of one of the best wrestlers you had on the roster.
Well, the thing was that what killed him was the Royal Rumble, when Brock Lesnar made him look like a little bitch.
He made everybody look a little bitch, though.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking about majorly. I mean, they were honestly, before the Royal Rumble, they were pushing him. They had a major push, and he was skyrocketing. Then all of a sudden, at the Royal Rumble, he went against Brock Lesnar, and he just threw him like a rag doll and made him look like a little bitch. And after that, I have not seen him since.
He was on television until March of this year.
Well, to me, as like I haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, he won the U.S. title from Carmelo Hayes, and then Carmelo Hayes beat him back for it, and then he disappeared from TV. Mm-hmm. They never re-signed him to a main roster contract. No, he let his contract run up. Like, his contract is done. He can go anywhere he wants to go. He doesn't have a 30-day no compete clause. He's done. It's Ilya Dragunov can go anywhere he wants to go. He can go to TNA. He can go to MLW. He can go to New Japan. He can go to AEW. He can go play. He can go play on the Indies. He can go back to home. He can go back to Europe, and he can go do some big shit over there. I mean,
he needs to stay away from TNA. He needs to stay away.
Well, everybody is saying that.
I'm thinking more Maple Leaf to MLW.
Yeah,
if not an indie run.
I would say that. I would say that it would be better for him to do that before jumping to the.
Or let him go do one main event in House of Glory where they pay him and everybody else gets the shaft because they don't have their own talent, and then let him. Maybe he'll show up at GCW for one match, then pick a company. But he's got options.
Yeah.
Dude's got options. He could, if he wants, he could go to Dragon's Gate. He would do great there. He could go to Noah. He could go to. I mean, there's a lot of options for him, for someone with his talent. The question is, I don't think he's the greatest character and talker. Put him in a company where it's more about the wrestling than the talking.
And AEW he'd fit great, but he'd get lost in the shuffle.
Too many people over there. Way too flooded. Way too. And that WWE and TKO are cutting fat. If you're not the most entertaining thing since sliced bread, or you let them down, they're letting you go.
Yeah.
I called that after last year. About 10, not even a whole year. They're cutting people that they don't see have a future. Jordan Grace just posted on her own Instagram or whatever.
Who's not happy, dude?
She's like, I'm here, just waiting, or however they say it. They got nothing for her. There's nothing for her to do.
They're wasted.
She ought to piss him off.
Anthony
She ought to go to Maple Leaf herself.
And he says his style will work with GCW or Juggler Championship. His style will work more with GCW. I think he's a little bit better. I think he's a little bit better than being in Juggler Championship Wrestling.
Well, I mean, hell, if he goes to JCW, I think it would be awesome. I mean, it'd give JCW some clout. I mean, it really would. It would make JCW be a pop for a change instead of a like. I'm gonna be honest.
Ain't you the one that just said you don't think New Japan has the money to pay him? You think Violent J has money to pay him?
Yeah.
Well, for a one-off, yeah. For a couple off, yeah. But for a mainstay, no. I'd see him being in JCW, taking on and doing the job for their champion, or doing a small program with their champion. Yeah, that'd be cool. It give them some clout. It's like, hey, we had Ilya Dragunov on our show. That would be great.
I don't see that on the Indies at all. I think Dragunov's going to be booked to win as an attraction. You don't take an L unless you're fighting a real name brand top. Unless you're fighting a Ric Flair caliber world champion in another company, you don't take an L if you're a journeyman or you're doing the Indies. I don't see that at all. I don't see him working good in GCW.
That's what I'd say. He'd be better off in GCW. I think.
Well, think about this. Remember,
I almost think that's below him.
Remember what ECW used to do? They would feed their monster. They'd feed their champion. All the veterans, anybody that came to their company just for a one-off or a couple of times, they'd feed it to the champion. Bam Bam Bigelow is a big example.
I got an idea. I got a fucking idea. They might not be made of money right now. What if, since he went, he's not the same class, but he hung around these people. What if he goes visit the happy husband and wife over in Progress for a little while?
Like I said, man, I would be happy with that. I mean, Ilya Dragunov he's a talent. He's a world-class talent. He has everything. It would be.
I think if you put him in the right company, not a joke, but take it seriously, and not doing the Indies journeyman thing, you could make something out of him. But you have to at least be. And I know you hate the TV production, Josh. You got to at least be on an MLW level, Maple Leaf, Progress, Rev Pro. You got to be somewhere in there. He could serve any one of those four companies good. Less entertainment, more wrestling.
House of Glory, Wrestling Revolver, all those companies.
Well, House of Glory is going to be a one-off. We know they can't afford. They can't afford.
Go to CMLL, and I see him more in that fit than anything.
Well, I mean, CMLL really don't have the money if New Japan don't. I'm just calling it spade a spade, brother. I mean, this is be real.
CMLL's on the up, bro.
It doesn't mean if they're on the up or whatever. They're still not. They don't have the money that New Japan does. Let's be real.
No, but they're still selling. They're breaking the record for selling out the same stadium, and they're getting ready to break it again this year.
They're selling. They're having. Believe it or not, them and AAA are selling out the same stadiums, and people are like, "Oh my God, AAA's selling out stadiums finally." It's about fucking time. 20 years ago, they couldn't even.
Well, both of these companies used to sell out stadiums back in the day. There's ups and there's downs. Both these companies used to be huge. I told you at the beginning of the year, this is going to be an upswing for Lucha Libre and these companies, and we want more of it in the States.
Yes.
It's a good thing, but we're getting the upswing on the Lucha. I don't have a problem with that at all.
No. But the thing is, could there be a possibility that WWE re-sign him? No. Ilya Dragunov is not going to AAA. Dear God. I'm gonna.
If you want to talk about people re-signing with WWE, there's talks of Aleister Black re-signing, not a Dragunov. There's talks of Black possibly going back. How and why?
I don't know about that.
There's
I
talk.
just seen him start posting indie dates.
Maybe. Well, that was last week. Maybe they talked and they couldn't come to an agreement money wise. We all know he thinks he's worth more than he is. Maybe he ought to just go on the Indies and become an indie king. He ought to go the former Cody, former Matt Cardona route. That's what Black should do and raise his value up.
Well, I'm going to say this about Aleister Black. He is no longer Aleister Black. He is now known as Tommy End. It has been it's been revealed as him being Tommy End. That's what he's going back on the Indies as Tommy End.
He's going back to he's pulling a John Moxley.
Yes, to his original.
I don't know about that. I just saw a posting for Malachi Black.
There's Malachi Black postings, but he is also going under the name of Tommy End. He has shaved his head. He has done all kinds of crazy stuff now. He is totally different looking, and he's going out with a new look. He doesn't like Malachi Black or Aleister Black ever did. He looks like Tommy End. And Tommy End was the big reason why WWE signed him.
I think I think it's going to help him by going back to what he's good at. I think he's going to get his own resurgence and get his own courage up. It's going to strengthen him and make him feel better. I think it's going to empower him. If this is done right and he don't get wasted by a company, I think this could be a good thing. Hello to everyone. Hello to everyone in the chat piling in.
What's up, Rebel? How you doing, brother? I think Ella could.
Hello, Anthony. Hello, Rebel. Hello, Guardian. I missed somebody, but hello, everybody. And more still to come.
Well, I mean, honestly, Anthony, Ilya Dragunov would not work in the WWN. Even though I love Dave Marquez, I'm a big fan of Dave Marquez. I really am, and I'm really glad that wrestling of Memphis and Hollywood and all those things are doing great. But Ilya Dragunov would be their champion. I mean, first night in, wins championship, then what do you do? Because that's how big of a name Ilya Dragunov is compared to everybody else on their roster.
That's true.
It's like he's the apple and everybody else is the orange.
And you could also go to House of Glory. You go to Hog.
You go to Hog and do a couple
He's
there.
going to do a one-off. He's only going to do a one-off, or he's not going to stay in House of Glory because they get those main eventers. They have to pay those main eventers everything, like Mercedes and everybody else on the card. That's whoever or whatever, a no-name gets beaten.
Yeah, that's why Zilla left them. Be real. I mean, I'm being honest. That's why Zilla left, and that's why he's in.
It's true. It's true. I agree with Josh. Stay out of TNA, and I don't think MLW is exactly the right move for him either. I would rather see him go to what's his name up there in Canada, or go to Progress or Rev Pro or even CMLL.
Ilya Dragunov is one of those characters. I wouldn't say Ilya Dragunov is a character. I consider that more of a personality. His personality and his style of wrestling suits more well with a Ring of Honor, like an old school Ring of Honor, or
let him wrestle.
Let him go, man. Let him do things. And
don't worry. He doesn't need to grab a mic shorter to say 10 words if he's on a run and who he's going after. Let the dude wrestle. Put him in a serious wrestling company, and the rest will follow itself.
Yeah. And to be honest, Ilya Dragunov is way better than 90% of every indie company out there. GCW would suit him great.
What if you put him in a Dragon? If you put him in a Dragon's Gate or even a Noah, the dude doesn't have to say a whole lot of words.
Dragon Gate would be cool. Noah would be cool. I would even say New Japan would be great. Any of those companies.
I don't think it. I don't see the New Japan thing for one reason: the youth movement going on over there in the new roster. That's what I just don't see it. People say, "Oh, how about we get him?" I don't see that at all. We're very happy, young guys. We have what I wanted Tony Khan to do at AEW since day one. We have 6 to 8 believable people coming up that could be in that world heavyweight title contention, and they're proving themselves. They're on fire right now. They've got about 10 modern day new talent that have shown up in the past 2 years that are absolute. The people are piling in. This G1 this year was the most watched G1 of the 2020s. This is the most watched one since 2020. And you only had about 3 to 4 old school names. It was all new people. Everybody wanted to see what was happening. They know it's the new generation. This is like the successful version of WWF's new generation. Only instead of one Bret Hart and one Shawn Michaels, we've got 8 of them.
Yeah. And I'm going to be sitting here and I'm going to say this right now. Ilya and New Japan would be money, but where would you put him on the card? Like, would you have him feud automatically with the main eventers, or would you have him feud for the global title?
Global.
Yeah.
Have his talent where the win or lose build up a Drilla Mahoney. Gabe Kidd's going to be leaving after this. I know he is. But that range of that secondary top title, that's where you put him. You let him maybe wrestle some of the legends like Goto and Shingo in tournaments to get those 5-star matches. You know, put him in a New Japan Cup, put him in a G1 one day. That you know, and you can get a lot out of that. He can get himself over, and you get a lot of work out of him. And we don't need you to talk and play a character. We just need you to get in there and kick ass. That's it.
Yeah, well, Dragunov did get over with the audience. They gave him the title. They gave him the U.S. title.
Right, but half of Japan doesn't speak English.
Well, the reason why they took him off television was because he was not resigning a new contract.
And the reason Brock Lesnar killed him in the fucking Royal Rumble. It kind of killed his momentum.
But that's your take on him. But Ilya Dragunov is and was getting over with the crowd, but he wasn't going to sign with the company. When they offered him a contract, he turned it down. Now, what do you have to go with after that and say, well, we took you off television and now we don't know what to do with you, so you're not re-signed with the company. We're just going to put you over here, enjoy catering, eat all you want, have a great day until your contract runs out, and peace, see you later. That's exactly what he did.
He wasn't connecting with everyone in WWE on the main roster, and TKO, I don't believe he connected with them. Anthony asked, how could Walter get over, but Dragunov couldn't? That's very simple. Triple H fell in love with Walter, and he has his back to the end. That's why. Walter didn't even want to leave his home country and come over here and wrestle full time. Triple H got in his ear, and he's like, hey, if you do this and this, you could be a star. Walter is not a homegrown guy. He is the indie guy that Triple H ended up taking in. He's the orphan that Triple H fell in love with. Just like Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch are his kids damn near, Walter's the adopted one he loves. There's no way around that. He's one of, you could tell Triple H loves that dude, knows he's money and what he's about.
Does anybody remember the story they told? Does anybody remember the story they told with Dragunov and Walter in NXT when Dragunov beat Walter for the NXT title?
Yes.
Hey, what's up, Dingus?
Does anybody remember that?
Yeah. That was Triple H's way of saying, Walter, get ready. You're coming to the main roster. I need you to put Dragunov over because he's going to take over.
Right. And
it's
then
good to
they
have
moved.
You could cover some of this wrestling that not everybody watched.
Yeah, because I'm not watching Ring of Honor. No offense to Ring of Honor. But they do piss poor on advertising their show on Dynamite and Collision. Let's just be real.
Collision should be based around Ring of Honor, but it had to become the CM Punk show. It's fucking stupid.
Well, he ain't there no more, so it's just nothing.
But they had over 2 years to refine that. So
and they did. It's called TK Fuck Off Saturdays. It's TK Jerk Off Saturdays. That's what you watch.
Anyway, like I was saying about Walter and Dragunov, I went to an AEW Fuckfest. Walter, in my opinion, after he passed the belt to Dragunov, and Dragunov went throughout of the main roster, they kept him and Walter apart. They changed Walter's name to Gunther. Dragunov was a mid-card guy. They pushed Walter to the main event. They kept dragging off. They kept dragging off away from him for one reason only, because they didn't want to rehash that storyline right off the rip. But here you go, brother. And whenever they did want to rehash the storyline, it was too little, too late, because Dragon was like, "Fuck this, I'm not resigning."
Genghis, where not counting AEW, where do you send Dragunov? What company does he go work with if he doesn't do an indie run? Where do you put him? Where would you put him? We've all talked about it. Where would you put him, Genghis? Oh shit.
Genghis, you have no sound, bro. You're mute. You have no sound.
We can hear you, but it's
I don't hear him at all.
All right, you work on that. We're gonna flip it over to Rebel here. Hey, Rebel, how's it going?
What's going on, brother?
What's up, brother? Now,
so you said that. You said that about New Japan. You're right. There's a lot of young bloods. There's a lot of like young kids coming out the dojo, and that's great. But you need guys of an older variety to help them. And I think that Ilya's he's not an old man yet. Brother, he is not old yet. He's riding the line.
You have Shingo Takagi. You have Hiroki Goto. You have Jeff Cobb that just returned. You have CSJ. You have
like I said though in the chat. Like I said, Jeff Cobb versus Ilya Taporia. That's just Walter, but a different skin, brother. That's violence personified right there.
Well, maybe.
Look at trying to see Jeff Cobb get countered out of the Tour of the Islands by Ilya. And if anybody could pull that move off, it'd be him.
I need to still see Jeff Cobb get his fire back being in the company in this upcoming match.
He needs to wash the stink of JC Mateo off of him.
Everybody saw it. His body changed in WWE. It's like he didn't care. He
got lazy.
He has a match set up in September versus Cal Newman. This is his chance not only to go, one of Mike's favorites. Not only do they have a chance to put on a 5-star match, this is a chance for Jeff Cobb to say, "I'm Jeff Cobb, motherfuckers, and I got more than a tour of the islands for everybody in this fucking crowd." This is his chance.
Now, what you brought up earlier, that was a brilliant fucking take about Walter. That was a brilliant. You know why they love Walter so much? Who does he remind all of you of? I got it. Killer Kowalski. And who trained Triple H?
Killer Kowalski.
True. That's a good connection. You got me there with the connection. I didn't think about that. I forgot that which a lot of people say Killer Kowalski kind of sat in the corner and took your money, but I'm just saying.
But he loved him. That's the thing. He got him into the business. He got him show. If it wasn't for Kowalski, he would have never ended up as terrorizing in WCW.
If it wasn't for Triple H, Walter wouldn't be in WWE.
No, fair enough. But I'm saying if it wasn't for Kowalski,
I agree with you. One did one thing, one walked, the other one. It's all in a line. I agree.
So I want to ask you because we didn't get to talk about it on Monday. What are your thoughts on the push for Solo Sikoa? I personally loved it. I think that this is the best thing they could have done. I was terrified they were just going to go with a generic put Solo back in the bloodline.
No, I don't even watch WWE, and I always had one question: when Solo and who's the other one? You got Solo, and you've got who's the big beast dude?
Jacob,
Fatu, and all of that, and then Mr. All of those guys after Rome, all of those guys are going up. The whole reason they were brought in is they want them in those top 5. That my only question was when. When do you pull the trigger? When do you get ready to move them? It was a matter of time. Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa. And all of that, that's your top. They want that to be their top guys. That Samoan dynasty is not going away. They want that to be a permanent thing in the company. That's going to outliving NWO and everything. They want that Samoan dynasty to never go away this time.
So I'll say you this, and this is one thing that I'll say about WWE that has y'all really had me thinking the other day of why I can say it all day long that I don't like WWE. I can say it, but I have to have a reason. I can't just be a bandwagoner and say it.
Yeah.
And what it comes down to is in WWE, and Ilya is the perfect example. To get over in WWE, you have to have a catchphrase or a theme music, and there's nothing that anybody cares about real talent in the ring. Because if you cared about talent, Dragunov would have been at least your Intercontinental Champion. I don't mean the U.S. title; I mean your workhorse title. You would have had matches with Chad Gable and Ilya Dragunov for years.
You could have had
That's a rivalry.
You could have had great matches with him. The problem is, and I'm telling you, somebody from TKO soured on him, or they said, this guy's boring, we don't get it. It's just like they're trying out Sol Ruka and Trick Williams. Either they're going to sink or swim, or after Mania, they're gone. Baron Corbin may be gone before you know it. Yeah, all these people.
I hope he's gone soon.
See, but Baron Corbin is a perfect. I don't know what's going on with his body. He can build his arms, he can build his legs, but he's always got a smiley face for a tummy. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen a guy just built like that.
Big Cass is another one. He don't move that needle in 10 months. Get ready for TKO to hand him his walking papers. They're into, can you be, if you're not an established star like a Roman Reigns, what can you do for us? And if you can't get to the top, we're not interested, motherfucker.
This is the new generation of gimmicks. If you ain't got a gimmick that'll get over and make them money, you're going to be out. And I'm okay with that because you can find there's so many other companies. This is not the 2000s and the 2015s and stuff where we were stuck in the era of John Cena every 15 minutes. Yeah. There's places to work. And and love him or hate him, Cody Rhodes proved you can make money on the indies.
Yeah, and with Big Cass is like I give it 6 months, then all of a sudden they're going to make a phone call to a certain somebody with some funky hair.
Well, you know where he's going to go. You know where Cass is going to go. TNA. When he's out of WWE, straight to bum ass TNA, and guess what, Mike? You don't have to ever see him again.
Well, think about it like this, okay? All these people are going to go away. Do y'all remember the early '90s?
No, I'm talking about. We only live.
No.
Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay, y'all remember Mantar?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Y'all
Damian Demento, Skinner.
Remember Skinner? Yeah. Okay.
Doink the Clown.
Yeah, all that shit, right?
Repo Man.
This is the rehash of
Bastion Booger.
One
Bastion
of
the fastest ones to come.
Friar Ferguson.
One day, Friar Ferguson. Not even 6 months of Bastion Booger.
Max Moon.
Yeah. All these guys, right? All these people we're naming, they're rehashing it now in 2026. Mm-hmm. This is the beginning of a refreshing of a new attitude era coming. I give it
brother, we've said that for 20 years.
Exactly.
I believe it when I see it.
Well, 26 years later, we're now getting that refresh of stupidity characters. I mean, seriously, look at it. Big Cass is back in freaking WWE. For what reason? You got boring ass Corbin.
I don't think we ever lost it. Look, man, we lived through Adam Rose. All right, say what you want. Leo Kruger, that was a hell of a character. Yes. Leo Kruger in NXT was a fucking animal. Tata. I love that character. Back whenever he was a wrestler, not a commentator. Who's the one you can't stand? Corey Graves. The Lucky 13 and his James Dean ass character. There was something there. There was some meat on that bone. They fucked up, and Vince came in, and he's ruined NXT to a point, or he ruined NXT to a point where it's never going to be the same. How do you recover? That was black and gold years. You had character upon character upon character, and you had people like, say what you want. It wasn't the Bellas that started the women's revolution, and it was someone like Emma. It was someone like Paige, and Emma having that.
Emma never gets credit for that, and she never will in WWE.
Nope.
So she wasn't sucking the right dick. Let's just put it like it is. And that's how they treated her.
That's exactly why. They tried to put her in the Lana gimmick, and she was like, I don't want to do this. And they were like, all right, well, fuck you. The Emelina thing.
That was horrible. That's not her.
No, it's not her at all.
She's a badass Australian who could pick your teeth down no matter what chromosomes you got in your body.
Yeah.
Exactly. And my thing is, all these people that were getting rehashed or coming back to WWE, that reminds me of the early 90s. Remember the early 90s, they were getting rid of people and bringing people back. That's what they did. And now everybody is sick and tired of it. And I'm dead. I've been sick and tired of it for fucking ever. And then they're bringing people back for what reason? Shock factor? Oh, we got Baron Corbin back. No one gives a shit.
I think that if you look at it like this, WWE is making the same mistake that WCW made when they brought in Jay Leno, they brought in Karl Malone, hell of an athlete. The mailman was great in his time. bringing in the Juggalos, all this other jazz and all that. They were bringing in Pete. Now they're bringing in. Oh, we got the Knicks. Oh, we got fucking Jelly Roll. You know, the Jelly Roll has an action figure with WWE. That's fucking ridiculous. All these different.
Can we talk about the fact that Jelly Roll got injured for real?
Yeah.
Karl Malone and Dennis Rodman, even Jay Leno, who should have never been in a ring, none of those guys got injured. Jelly Roll, young man, got injured. That's ridiculous.
Well, he actually tried to wrestle. Go back and watch that Jay Leno match. What did he do? He got knocked. He may have got knocked around like maybe once or twice. After that, he just tagged him in and got the pin.
What disgusted me is that Jay Leno put Hulk Hogan, so love, hate, or indifferent. He put Hulk Hogan in an armbar or that in a hammerlock. That is ridiculous. Jay Leno had no business. Just like David Arquette had no business winning their title. This is booking that I cannot agree with. This celebrity crap. You got time to pay Jelly Roll. I'm sure he made bank on that, but you ain't got time to pay Ilya. You ain't got time to pay the New Day their money, but you got time to bring in Jelly Roll. Oh, yeah, you got time to bring in Trick Williams' rapper ass, Lil Yachty. You got time to bring in. So who's this other guy they had on Raw? Supposed to be on Raw that promoted. I don't know who the hell he was. Some comedian. I mean.
But the only celebrity that actually did good was actually Bad Bunny.
But he trained.
They gave that bitch a title for whatever reason. That was stupid.
But that was smart booking. I'll give him that. Damian Priest against Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico. Wow, that shit. Mm-hmm. I couldn't even argue that. As much as I don't like that made them some money.
Yeah, it made them money, but it was they gave him a title too. Well, for what reason?
Wait, well, what title did they give him?
Yeah, he didn't win no title.
I do believe he did.
No.
See that I would be debate. I didn't know for sure because I don't believe if they gave him a title, I'd be a little more pissed off.
They had him holding the world title up during the whole thing with Rock and Cena and the Nuts and Cody and all that. They had him holding.
He won the WWE 24/7 Championship, February 15th, 2021. Pinning Akira Tozawa.
Everybody in the roster won that title. All right. So
I think I won that title when I took a dump at an event one point. I don't know. I might have. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
That title is basically then that's the thing. They tried to play off the old. And when they get Mick Foley out there presenting that title, the hardcore title meant something. Crash Holly for all that he's worth. He made that entertaining. That was his thing. That 24/7 title it looks hideous. It looked like an old boxing belt. It looked horrible.
And it looked like the belt that the Iron Sheik had.
Yeah.
It looks like a broke down ass copy of a Timex watch.
Absolutely.
24/7
it's a terrible title. But to back up what you said, here's proof about these celebrities coming in. All right, everybody heard Nakamura's promo, right? And he's bringing somebody in. Do you know what 50% of the fans are conditioned with what you just said? Do you know who 50% of the fans, and this is the dumbest thing in the world.
Jackie Chan.
Who do you think? No, not that bad. Not that bad. Who do you think over 50% of the fans think it is, and it's obviously not? Rick Boogs.
No
sense.
No, it was already revealed tonight. So.
It is going to be Hiromu under another name.
Mm-hmm.
That's who it's going to fucking be unless they bring Evil up or all three of them.
His
it's
name
not
is
going to be
Kyoto
Rick fucking Boogs.
His name is Kyoto now.
Well,
it's not going to be Rick fucking Boogs. I'm laughing at everyone that says, Rick Boogs is coming. Yeah, I'm like, bro, y'all are conditioned to want celebrity. And he's not even a big celebrity, just a
well, I can see how people would think that because remember that Boogs was part of his team back in the day. He used to play his guitar. He played him out. And Rick Boogs was a hell of a monster, but he just the way he broke his tore his hamstring, brother. Oh, stupidity.
You're not a professional wrestler.
Mm-mm. As for Naraku, the one thing I don't look. This is my problem when switching people. People, I think WWE likes to clown on people from AEW unless you've already been in the E beforehand. WWE uses a 20x20 ring. AEW uses an 18x18 ring. And a lot of, ask any man out there, every inch matters, right? Well, those 2 inches make those stars in AEW look a lot bigger than they really are. So if you look, just perfect example. Look at someone like Powerhouse Hobbs, which I love that name over this Peyton Royce's Keys. I can't stand this. He looks so small in a WWE ring. Look at big
WCW has small rings too.
Big Rick Boogs. I'm not Rick Boogs. I mean, Big Cass looked like a monster in a TNA ring. Looked like an animal in an AEW ring. He came back and won. I also think it's because they put him with fucking Bouncy's ass, and Bouncy ain't small. They should have, and I guess they might have heard me talking on your podcast. They should have put his ass with Dragon Lee from the jump, because Dragon Lee is so much smaller than him. It just sells better, but he looks tiny in that ring.
Dude, and let's just be honest. All right, they brought back Stupid and Dumber. We just call them Tweedledee and Tweedledum, when I'm referring to as Baron Corbin and Big Cass. You can have whichever one is which. It doesn't fucking matter. They're twin personalities. They're the same person.
Did you see how quiet Corey Graves got, though?
Bro, I mean, he used to bang his ex-wife. I mean, come on, man. I mean, his wife. I'm sorry. He's not ex yet. Wife.
And you can't teach that.
Yeah, but
without Enzo has no personality, cannot make it happen talking wise. Cass is nothing on a mic without Enzo.
These two cats, man, Baron Corbin and Cass, let's just call it what it is. They are twin towers and they're on different shows. Put them together, make them a tag team, because that's the only way they're going to get over. That's the only way they're going to get over.
That's actually
what I would like to see is you build up big, because his look is great. He should have come back as W. Morrissey, because W. Morrissey or Big Bill, that you don't have to be charismatic. Your job is to whoop somebody's ass. That's it.
Yeah.
And then put him with a returning Bronson Reed. Y'all seen Bronson Reed lately? Man,
he's with the Vision, man. Don't fuck up the Vision. They already fucked up enough.
I didn't do fuck up the Vision. God fucked up the Vision.
Yeah, God, dude. That was, dear God, dude. That shit's been so fucked since day one. But they should put Big Cass and Baron Corbin tag team. That's what they should do. Honest to God, truthfully, that's what they should do to get them over. They're not going to get over a solo acts. We know this. They tried. It failed miserably. They need to be in a tag team together.
You're right. They should be a heel tag team and piss everybody off.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. And you know what? I still wouldn't watch them, but at the same time,
I would take both of them, send them down to NXT, let them be the heels and get over some new people. That's what, or fire them, please.
Fire the shit out of them, dude. Let them do the indies as a tag team.
Erica says they ruined my perfect thick boy, but I admit that my taste in men is strange.
Who do they ruin, Erica? Who do they ruin?
She's talking about your boy. Y'all were talking about. Is it Solo or Fatu? Which one?
No, they haven't ruined Solo. They haven't ruined Jacob. They haven't done either. They
did. They made Michael Cole ruined Jacob. The Samoa werewolf has been neutered. How the fuck do you come back from that?
Yeah, true story.
And then he's sitting there on Monday with his thumb up his ass. Well, Roman told me I couldn't move. I got to stay in the corner. He's gonna pat me on the nose and make me put my nose in the piss if I get out this corner.
Oh, Bronson Reed. She was talking about Bronson Reed.
Bronson Reed is a thick boy, man. That boy is thick now. That boy is a shit.
From what we have learned, Erica loves the big dude. She likes.
I am 6'5", 340 pounds, and I'm not saying I'm fat, but I'm not fucking skinny. And Bronson Reed, at the size he is now, terrifies me. I got to meet Brock Lesnar once, right? That man's shoulder was another extra shoulder past mine. He's not tall, he's wide, and that's what Bronson looks like right now. I love Bronson Reed's look. I love that he told Vince back in the day that they told him to cover his Paige tattoo because, we already have a wrestler named Paige. Bitch, my wife is named Paige. Shut the fuck up. I love Bronson Reed. There's things about Bronson Reed that people don't understand. He's got balls. He don't care. If you fire him, he'll find somewhere else to work.
That dude
was
had
Jonah in fucking New Japan.
That dude in New Japan as Jonah, he had they put him against Okada. They're like, you stay, we'll make you champ. He was leading TMDK. He had the spot. They treated him with respect. He left for the greener grass to go make money, and guess what? Now you're in a stupid vision thing where Paul Heyman don't want nothing to do with your bitch ass.
Yeah. She thought Rikishi was a snack back in the day. Jesus God, that is not a snack. That is a full-grown meal, man. That's a full.
That's a buffet.
That's death incarnate, man. That's a heart attack, man.
Well,
that's like fried chicken double fried, bro.
I guess she thought Yokozuna was the man then.
Well, most people look. If you met Yoko, everybody thought he was a bad man.
He was one of the nicest people you could.
If he liked you, yeah. If he liked you, absolutely.
Right there.
I like some of this bloodline is Samoan because I think they've gone overkill on the Samoan dynasty. Look, how many Samoan cats do you need, right? But the one I think I do like, the one thing that's really got me, my gears are grinding, Haku. Man, the way he's got a fire under his kid's ass. It's he used that stick to beat them when they was children.
That's not the Samoans. That's the Tongans.
But he was the baddest man. The stories I heard as a kid, still to this day, he's smaller than me now, but I'm still afraid that old man kicked my ass.
Yeah, he bit the nose off a dude.
And then he goes, "Oh yeah, it's right there on the ground."
The cops pepper sprayed that dude, and he just.
Kept it was just something about the Samoans and the Tongans. Because go back, remember when and Jimmy Superfly Snuka was a piece of shit. He fought off like 5 cops when they tried to take him to jail.
Yeah,
but best part is just released today. Haku got a new T-shirt and he got an old photo of him and a caption that says "Got your nose."
Wait, who's putting that T-shirt out? And the reason I say that is because it was WWE. Man, I can't buy that shirt. I cannot. You know why I can't buy that shirt? Because the toilet paper in my bathroom is made of better material than that shirt is.
I've heard that the quality and TKO trying to save money. That shit's like old Nautica for $99. You put it on one time and it rip.
I don't wear Abercrombie and Fitch, man. I can't wear that shit. That's what that shit feels like.
I haven't gotten a new WWE shirt in a while. The last ones I got is all pre-TKO.
Yeah, because back then they were going through. They were doing the same stuff that Pro Wrestling Tees was doing. They were pressing it themselves. They had their own factory and everything. Then they got TKO. Oh, let's get Fanatics to do it. Fanatics can't even make a sticker to stick on your wall for your kids, man.
That shit falls out 30 days later.
They're probably affordable.
Well. Look at it like this. I was watching something today when I was off. Jake Roberts is doing a live virtual signing in October. September 15th, you can send your items in. It doesn't matter what it is, action figure or whatever. And he has 3 new shirts, and all 3 shirts are awesome. I like one that says "One DDT changes everything."
Back in the day, it really did.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, that is the shit. I want that shirt.
I just got my Raven shirts in. Man. June 30th, 1996. I was 10 years old. I saw him for the first time. I told him about that. He made fun of me. He goes, well, most 10-year-olds aren't really looking for me as a fan or whatever. But to have his merchandise, man, that's just... He's the coolest dude in the world. He was just the baddest dude. No, I don't think anybody understood that character the way they should have.
Got to see him wrestle in ECW and WCW. ECW came to the Gary Convention Center, and it was Raven and Tommy Dreamer going against a Roadkill and
Danny Doring.
When they were a tag team that hated each other. I remember that.
Danny Doring, Danny Doring and Roadkill, and it was just the funniest match because it was basically they said this is going to be our gimmick, our gimmick trial, and they just did every wrestler's gimmick in the match. All 4 wrestlers did it.
That's great. And Danny Doring is so underrated.
Raven, it was
only original ECW hat.
Yeah, it was uncensored 98, and it was going to be the Raven Chris Benoit match. And I was at the Saturday night taping the week before Uncensored was going to happen. And the two of them just came out and started brawling and had a match. Because this was going to be aired after the pay-per-view. It was going to be a rubber match. And I was like, what the fuck? We're getting it now? And they just started beating the fuck out of each other, Benoit and Raven.
You know who did a hell of a job there? Because that's an old gimmick to do that, to be fighting out in the curtain and then come back. Kevin Sullivan and Blackjack Mulligan back in the day, they ended a program where they fought outside the arena. The very next week, they came back and the whole event started with them fighting into the arena wearing the same clothes. Kevin Sullivan was tiny, and I can't look. I'm not a fan of Kevin Sullivan. I have my own speculations on the Chris Benoit stuff, and I'm like conspiracy theories aside, whatever. But man, that guy knew how to book a fucking show, and he knew how to sell. He was tiny.
I was there in Chicago with Benoit and Kevin Sullivan, and they fought all over that damn arena, and they were fighting.
Yeah, that was way too real to be not believable. That was way too believable.
The bathroom?
Yeah. I was there when that happened.
They did it before WWF. They did it before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they never did it in WWF. They didn't do it in WWF. This is straight up WCW.
Yeah, Austin's Rumble was all in the bathroom and shit. The Vince Russo.
Yeah, that was something totally different, though, Jordan. This right here.
What I'm talking about is the angle of fight, just like the first backstage segments were WCW. The first time we saw wrestlers fight in a bathroom was on WCW television, and it was Sullivan and Benoit. That's what
there was something that he was fighting him like he stole his wife, which he did. Let's just call it like it is. And look, I know the way Kevin Sullivan looked at Nancy Sullivan at the time, Nancy Benoit. The way he looked at her is the way I look at my wife. And if another man's trying to tiptoe and mess with my cookie jar, well, you can get the cookie jar busted over your head. We're gonna have a problem.
Yeah, the ironic part of it is Sullivan suggested, yeah, go with Benoit. We're gonna do this angle. It's technically his fault.
Yeah.
I was about to say that.
He actually pitched the angle for Nancy to start seeing Benoit, but in actually reality, the angle became reality. You know,
it happened, but it was Sullivan's pitch.
But see, I see why Sullivan could do it because remember at the time Benoit was married too.
Yeah.
You know, go back to look at Matt Hardy and Lita. You know, you with my boy, he's gonna take care of you. It's good. You don't expect your boy to be creeping on the side in the hotel room with your girl.
So you talking about Edge?
Yep. But look how it turned out. I felt bad for old Amy DeMoss, man. Look, it turned out rough for her. Edge dropped her like a bad habit, and then she got with CM Punk, and he went for the younger model with AJ Lee.
Yeah. And where is she at now? Nobody knows. Who does she marry? No one cares.
You know, I was actually in Chicago at the Allstate Arena for Brian Pillman's last appearance.
Don't make me get emotional. That was
Yeah, and that was when he had the feud with Dustin Rhodes, and he as Goldust, and he had Terry Reynolds, and I remember seeing him. He was I had floor seats, and I seen Brian Pillman and Terry in the stands.
Vince did them dirty,
and then all of a sudden, Goldust comes running right past me, and it's like, and I got a picture of him walking right past, and it's like, and it was one of the old disposable cameras, so that's how you know how old I was.
Fujifilm, throw it away.
So he came walking by.
Vince did Pillman dirty.
I heard him took a picture, and that had developed. It was such a close shot. I got like all his. I was like, basically, I just got his face.
Go to the other side so you can see better. Vince did them dirty because he had his fucking wife come on there and basically say he wasn't because of steroids or anything we did. You know, he have a drug problem. You know, like what the fuck is wrong with you, Vince?
Yeah.
Dude, he was addicted to pain pills, man. And
but that's and like he admitted it. Shit, He tried to come back from that foot injury and the leg injury. He pulled a Von Erich. He pulled a Kerry Von Erich. That's what he did.
Yep.
And it's tragic because these guys were back. I mean, say what you want about now, but back then they were put on so much pressure of losing their spot that they would literally push their bodies to places they didn't need to do.
Yeah.
And it's horrible what happened to so many young talents.
Mm-hmm.
Crash Holly, Mad Mikey was the same person.
Man, he was something special in TNA though, man. That Mad Mikey go like the long ways because it's a D-pad sequence.
Yeah, and they even showcased his alcoholism in TNA, which is a bad thing.
Vince is famous for loving to bring the real life into it, whether it be another man's woman or your substance abuse. Vince loved to rub that in your fucking face. He did it to everybody.
Look what he did to Hawk. Look what he did. Look what he did to Hawk.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
you
blew up in the face with Benoit and everything.
You could go from old to new. He purposely had Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart at each other's throats and was laughing about it and had them fighting each other. You can go on and on with this shit. I mean, it just the Goldust thing you just said with what happened. You could go all the way to CM Punk who don't drink with Jericho pouring alcohol in his face. Yeah. I mean, it's always this crap.
But we're also talking about a guy who once wanted to have a storyline where he fucked his own daughter and had a baby.
Yeah, Stephanie's the one that said, no, I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
And then he goes, okay, but how about Shane?
Yeah, which was terrible too, man. Like,
everybody's saying, oh, Janelle Grant's crazy. Let's bring Vince back. She is a loon, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a piece of shit.
I think she wanted more money than anything.
Absolutely.
They're settling now. Instead of her getting 3 or 2.5, I think she's getting 5.5 to 6. So she got what she wanted. She's willing to drop it.
Well, I don't think she's gonna make it much longer because you saw what happened. She apparently blacked out and it fell. I don't know what happened. I just blacked out. Was in the hospital. Was covered in bruises. I saw jokes in the comment section. Well, the Undertaker came out of retirement. One more match.
Yeah, dude, she looks beat up, bro, like bad. And she has a concussion, busted
lung.
Yeah, all kinds of shit, dude.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna
Y'all think Vince still ain't got power? That man's got a shit ton of power.
That motherfucker got hit, man. Man.
Look, man, I talk a lot of shit about Vince. So if I don't show up to this show, or if I don't show up to mine, I'll let you know what happened, Chip.
Anthony has a question. It says, how did WWE get away with the suicide angle with Hawk jumping off the Titantron? Well, one, he didn't jump off the Titan. He said he was gonna jump off the Titantron. Droz
he was implicated. It was alleged. It was
Droz pushed him off, and I'm like, and plus, come on, it's all planned and it's crash pads, and but.
But we're also talking about a company where Stone Cold Steve Austin showed up to a man's house and shot a gun. So,
yeah, but Andy, if you want the other answer to that question, Anthony, the Beaver cleavage angle was even in more taste than that at the same time. That's how they got away.
God, that was horrible.
That was the same era of what they did with Hawk.
Well, look at the miscarriage angle. D'Lo Brown falling on top of Terry Runnels.
Yeah, but it's still a little. They replayed that with the other girls.
Lita.
Who it was that punted the baby in the crowd or whatever?
Gene Smith get punted the baby because remember, Q knocked Kane on the Lita and they lost the baby. After he allegedly raped her, so she fell in love with her rapist.
Yeah.
It's and then again, let's we forget Katie Vick.
Vince McMahon, ladies and gentlemen, Vince McMahon.
But y'all, these people want him back so bad. Man, y'all have lost your damn mind.
Like I said, I saw him book a match where a fat man sat on a snake.
What about Mae Young giving birth to a hand?
No, wait a minute.
That's good shit, pal.
That was comedy gold. That was comedy gold.
I want to know why the hand was white. Look, it's been over 20 years. Jordan, it's been over 20 years, and a question that has not been answered to me in 20 years is, why was that hand white?
You got one point there. The other point is, why a hand? The end result That was probably the most let down
That's good
angle.
shit, pal. That's good shit.
The rest
It's like,
of it was
when
fine
did you have the
until
last menstrual cycle? It was like 1957.
like between that and then the thing where they pulled JR's head out of his ass, and the what was the other dumbass thing? He had three just stupid. It just made no sense. Like some of the stuff they were doing over there.
I'll tell you another stupid thing. Y'all remember the robotic spider they had Eric Redbeard?
Don't. Yes, let's not even talk about that. We ain't got to talk about
Oh,
that.
jeez. Now that was horrible.
I never saw it. I only saw the cage.
It's fucking stupid, is what it is.
You know, I love my wife. She finds some of the funniest shit in wrestling. We were watching an AEW pay per view, and I love Dunkzilla. I think Dunkzilla is a monster. But we're looking, and she just goes, "Jesus, he's got a fat ass." You say that, all I can think about is Eric Redbeard and how he wore that jumpsuit. And Jesus, he had a fat ass.
He did.
When they put the transvestite with Mark Henry. Holy shit, she got a penis.
She got a penis.
Oh,
Or how Mae Young was doing the bikini contest.
The milk gone bad.
that spoiled milk, man. That thing was rotten.
That was no, brother. That was evaporated.
I wouldn't call that evaporated.
That was dust at that point.
Gold dust. That's where all your gold went.
Oh, gold dust kissing fucking Ahmed Johnson.
Oh yeah. What about
Yeah,
him
I'm
kissing
gonna
Blue
show
Moon?
you my puppies. Oh,
You know how fucked up it is. Jordan finally broke that 10-yard stare he's always got. He busted out laughing. Look at him.
I'm just taking it in, bro. I'm taking it in.
We're grown men who have grown up watching this shit. There's something wrong with us.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, it's every time Mae Young and the Fabulous Moolah would come on my television in the '90s, dude, I would turn television back to WCW. I would.
I always thought that Mae Young looked like a demon, and then when I found out the shit she did, she damn near was a fucking demon. The horrible thing she did. But Mae Young,
Moolah.
yes, Moolah. Mae Young was a goddess, man. Mae Young was such a good person.
Mae Young was awesome.
Yeah, Mae Young was. I'm sorry, I got the rest of the wrong name.
She didn't play around.
Because you got to remember, Mildred Burke was the first woman to really take wrestling, be able to fight like a man. Mildred Burke passed in black and white days. After the 20s, Mildred Burke handed it over to Mae Young. Mae Young handed it over to Moolah, and they became friends. But that's how that. And then Moolah, of course, got into the business of training, grooming, and all of that, and stayed in power way longer than she should have.
What they did to what's her name?
Wendy Richter.
Wendy Richter.
Yeah.
You know, though, I do love what Tony Storm has done in AEW, paying tribute to all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, she was only in the movie. The movie
this is how tough Mae Young was when they doing the spot for.
He froze, Josh.
I bet you he's about to talk about the Dudley Boys. He goes, "You better fucking powerbomb me like a man."
Yeah. And
she said Bubba was real gentle with her, and she didn't feel a damn thing.
Yeah.
And Bubba
but see,
can we hear you now, Genghis, or is it still not going through? Nope.
It's like you muted, bro. I don't understand. You had it working.
Is he muted?
Nothing, bro. Nothing, man.
Just hold up signs of paper and like write on it. That you know.
He can't do that.
His first one's gonna be "fuck you, Mike."
he is. Genghis is my co-conspirator, my broadcast journalist partner. He's the New Japan play-by-play man while I do the color. Damn it, we gotta have his voice.
Yeah. Genghis.
And then we got to get Josh back. He froze.
I think he had to reset, dude. His
Genghis is taking up sign language. You can't say it. You can't say it, Genghis. You can't say it to me. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
How about
You can't
now?
say it. All right, now we hear you.
I heard you. I
Now
heard
you
that.
hear me?
I can
Now
hear
we
you. And now the sensual, soulful voice of Genghis.
Finally. Jeez.
There we go.
Okay,
It was
give
Josh.
us what you got on
Josh
all
was
this, Genghis. We
your
ain't
mic.
heard from you. We've seen you. We've seen your damn face, but we ain't heard from you in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've been
So let's hear
watching.
what you got.
All right, you want the results from the Death Before Dishonor?
Give us the right.
Yes, Genghis actually watched the wrestling, so he's gonna come in and give us the play-by-play.
Well, I saw the bullshit they did on SmackDown tonight, but that's another story.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
Well,
I think he wants to cover Death by Dishonor.
Well, I mean, it's
All
Ring of
right.
Honor. I mean, you're gonna get.
Wrote down some notes here. What we got it here? Let's see. Where are we going? Wait a minute, back here. There we go. Give the easy stuff there. We had the 6-man tag team match between Mystico and Mascara versus Top Flight Kingdom and Sammy Immortals. And Masada and Miss Mystico defended their titles. They're still the champions. Lee Moriarty defeated Shibata to keep his pure Ring of Honor championship. Good match. Red Velvet defeated Sky Blue, Mia Shafir, and Vita Steel.
I had the privilege of interviewing the former tag team partner of Sky Blue. Her name is Misa Kate. She retired from the Indies. I love her. She is the Chicago sweetheart. That shit got hard. I mean, and like when I messaged her here and there. She's a fucking doll, wonderful human being. I don't know why they didn't pick her up. She can wrestle better than Sky Blue, and in my opinion, she looked better than Sky Blue. She just didn't have that gigantic ass. I'll never understand why they didn't pick up a talent like Mr. Kate.
All right, sorry about that. For some reason, my internet cracked out on me, so I had to switch to my tablet.
All right. Before you go any further, Josh, we'll come back to your take on Mae Young in a few minutes. Right now, we got Genghis going over the Ring of Honor Death Before Dishonor card.
Okay.
Yep.
With Sal.
X Andretti defeated Leo Rush with the help of the Ops.
So did he beat Leo Rush's? Did he get Leo Rush's title?
Wait, he took the belt off Leo Rush?
Yeah, it was for the television title.
Shit, man, Leo Rush was doing some good. He was doing good things.
Whoa. They took it off him already. Who won it?
Action Andretti. He's part of the Ops now.
Oh, all right. Wow,
Leo had the match.
They pulled it off of Leo. Huh?
Yeah. Leo had the match.
When you can creep out my wife. When you can creep out my wife, you were doing something. But him running around that ring like some sort of Lord of the Rings monster demon and screaming about the rain is coming, the rain. That shit was awesome.
Genghis, can you get your volume a little higher?
Turn your volume up, Ben Genghis, please.
All right.
We're having trouble. You do the quietest one.
All right.
Can we hear you now?
Can you now? All right.
Yep, we can hear you now.
Yeah, better.
Okay. Ready? Deanna Purrazzo defeated Steph DeLander to keep her pure championship. And while we was on here, in the 6-man tag team championship, history is made tonight as Jay Lethal has become the first man in the Ring of Honor to win all 5 belts in the history of the Ring of Honor championship. He won it with Lethal Twist. He beat Dalton Castle and the Outrunners tonight. So props to Jay. Never thought I'd see that or anybody win all belts. And the match I was watching earlier before this from here was Bandito defeated Nick Wayne, but he was almost close to beating Bandito so many times. But Bandito came out and pulled it out. And right now the main event is Athena versus Hakuzi. She's on right now. Oh, Hurricanrana. And Athena is
I need Athena to hurry up and get done with Ring of Honor and bring her ass to AEW and start dominating like she needs to.
Not gonna happen.
She's amazing.
We talked about this. Not gonna happen.
I don't understand why. That's the thing. Make me understand, Jordan. Make me understand.
All right, we talked about this months ago, and the guys were like, "Win." I'm like, no, because if Tony wanted her, Tony would have had her, and then as she gets older, you move her to Ring of Honor.
Well, I also
Tony
think part of it's because she's building a developmental over here in DFW. I think she's doing some amazing work with the stuff she's doing. Hell, we got My World out of her. I mean, you can't say that My World does not have done spectacular. And I think with her, I think she truly believes that she wants to build the future. But damn it, she's so talented. And when she calls women porcelain hussies, I mark for that shit every time.
Athena should have been given a year to a year and a half at the top of the card, at least vying for the title and holding the title. And Tony Khan had more toys he thought were more valuable than he wanted to play with. And that window has passed. That's why he's letting her get this record that no one's ever going to break in the women for Ring of Honor. That's her big thing is going to be Ring of Honor under Tony Khan. She's the longest women. That's it. That's all. That's what you get.
But you can't say she's not deserving of that, though, man. She makes every.
She deserves more.
Oh, I agree.
I would have had her as AEW champion. What? She deserves fucking more.
But she's not
going to get it.
I think honestly they should. In my opinion, Jordan, not to cut you off, I think they should have done this on AEW. Let her be the longest reigning AEW Women's Champion ever.
Yeah, well, you didn't have to do that with Tony. And all right, let's go back to the beginning. He had his head up Britt Baker's ass. She was going to be his first star. All of this, he gets all these women that half of them he's let go already. Nothing's happened with him. Then he moved on. He realized Tony Storm's his future. Then he loses. Not only does he lose Tony, he realizes Thekla is awesome. You know. Then he gets Mercedes. The dude is into his toys. He don't see Athena as an A+ player on his main roster for entertainment. He knows she's solid in the ring. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the reason is besides personal. It's like, yeah, you're good over there, but stay down there. I don't want you on my main roster, Claudia.
What do you think he's going to do if he gets a hold of Bailey Pamela?
Oh, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
I mean, will he use her properly, or is he more invested in Mercedes, or returning Tony Storm, and putting Thekla back on? And you know that they're holding off on all of that. That's his three main.
Well, let me ask you this though. Think about the women's division in AEW. Look, we're talking about. Look, I'm waiting for All In, and one of the matches I'm really invested in, Divine Dominion against the Brawling Birds. Dude, when's the last time we've been anybody, any wrestling fan, man, woman, or child has been interested in a women's division, let alone a tag team? Man, I want to see them Brawling Birds whoop that ass.
Oh yeah, it's tits versus ass. In that one.
Mike said it earlier, and he's not wrong. And that goes for the ladies too. The best company with tag team wrestling is with real teams and gives a fuck and don't care about how much they got to pay people extra. AEW does give a fuck about their tag team. You have to give them the tag team award. You do.
And the women's award.
But
the women's tag team as well.
Hold on a second. Did y'all hear? This isn't a rumor. This is fact. There is somebody coming back from that original stock of women talent in AEW. She has been cleared to wrestle. She has been cleared for years to wrestle. She has been put on a shelf because of Tony Khan not wanting to bring her back as of yet. Do y'all know who I'm talking about?
If you're talking about Britt Baker, I think she deserves. She should go to WWE. I think she fits their style.
I was hearing Ruby. I was hearing Ruby is going to be coming back.
Ruby's clear.
Ruby's happy being a mama though, man. Ruby's got had the baby magic man.
She's cleared though.
She also Ruby Soho opened her own restaurant after while they were away, so they got a lot going on.
I'm happy for her. She found happiness in AEW, and Angelo and her have a beautiful. She broke that to him live on television. Those tears were real.
Yeah,
real. Those tears can be real, but so will the water that flows from me as I go piss and get a beer.
But if we're talking about Bailey coming to WWE, absolutely the very first match I need to see her in, her against Statlander.
No.
No.
Willow.
No.
She can't go right after Mercedes.
No.
Who are you gonna say? Come on, Mike. Come on.
She needs to go after a big star, right? A big star. Who is no other bigger than Jamie Hayter? Jamie Hayter is in a tag team. We understand that. Yeah. But her taking on
you just want to see two big asses just collide. That's all you want, just giant ass.
No, Jamie Hayter has a spot. She has that spot.
I love Jamie Hayter, but I think that should be a match for a title at some point. That's where I want to see. Build that up. I want to see. These are the matches I want to see her in. I want her against Jamie Hayter. I want her against Tekla.
Ooh.
And I want her to.
Goosebumps, bro. That's got me goosebumps.
And I want her against Tony
see a
Storm.
Buns versus Buns match with her at Sky Blue.
Ooh.
I'm over the Sky Blue hype. I'm going to be honest with you. It's a bitter pill to swallow that Mr. Kate did not get her just dues. And again, Sky Blue is appealing attractively, but I have not seen any growth. I saw her get bloodied up. I saw her get busted up, but I've not seen any in-ring talented growth. Hell, Red Velvet's even grown.
It's still growing on that for her. It's because she's evolved like with Julia Hart. You saw her as a cheerleader, and then the black.
Oh, Julia Hart! Julia Hart, character work, in-ring work, everything. I'm with you 100%. Yeah. But I haven't seen that from Sky Blue. And if I'm going to be fair, and I criticize someone like Raquel Rodriguez, who has all the talent in the world, has the body, she has the size and everything to be amazing, but looks like a fucking slob in the ring, then I'm going to criticize Sky Blue. I'm going to call it like it is when it comes to Raquel Rodriguez.
Okay. So
that's fair.
So you're saying
she also has an IQ of a potato sack.
Well, anyway, you're saying that you're saying Sky Blue has less talent than Red Velvet.
I think that Red Velvet has really impressed me. When she showed up, she was riding the coattails of the Rhodeses, and then she changed it up, and she's done really good work in Ring of Honor. I think that Sky Blue has more potential to be amazing, to be great, but she's not living that potential because I think she's content, shaking her ass, being in a relationship with what's his name, and just coasting.
Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, she's not. Well, again, her taste in men aside, but she's not living up to the potential she showed in the Chicago indie scene.
Well. All right.
That is true. I'll give you that because I've seen her indie dates. I've been to Warrior Wrestling, which was her stomping grounds. And she was a lot better, and for some reason, I have to agree with you. She's not improving.
All right. So, as Erica just stated, Harley Cameron is delightful. But she doesn't know she wants to see her in the ring, but she can tell that she's working on it and she respects that. Now, do you think Harley Cameron is outshining Sky Blue?
100%. I would absolutely say just from the level that she's moved up, absolutely. The thing with Sky Blue is she has that potential. She has that work ethic. She is so good. Look at her indie stuff. But she got comfortable because she is a pretty face. Let's just say, call it what it is. Sky Blue is a very attractive young woman, has anything physically that if you're looking for men to watch her, like Megan Bain, when she first started out, was just size and good looks, and then she had an OnlyFans, and dudes were all over that shit. But now, if you look at Megan Bain, I bet you Jade Cargill wishes she was as talented as Megan Bain.
Oh, don't talk about Jade. She just can't wrestle, period.
I'm over the Jade Cargill experiment. I'm just going to say it plainly. I'm over. Now, Nia Jax, all the love in the world. I love a big woman, but I also love the fact that she put her fucking time in, and she's night and day compared because she heard the criticism and fixed it.
She has, and she's even continued to own her progress to lose the weight and to be more dominant.
And being a monster, losing look, her size was her biggest attribute, but she still comes off as a monster with all the weight loss. I think the fact is her with Last Legend was the best thing that could have ever happened to her because Last Legend I will put over Jade Cargill any day of the week. I'll take one Lash Legend over 50 Jade Cargills.
Paris Hilton.
The only thing that Jade Cargill ever did was close a gate really effectively one time.
Jade Cargill is fucking trash.
See, my thing is this: Jade is going to be needing to worry about losing her job when Naomi comes back, when Bianca comes back, because look, Bianca Belair is the package, the perfect package of any female wrestler, right there. She's great to look at, and she can go. She can go with the men. She's that good.
Yeah. What the fuck's going on? Where these doctors can't figure out what the hell's going on with her finger, bro? What the fuck's going on with?
She's pregnant, bro.
No, she was.
They just had the baby.
The finger's still not healed.
Yeah, the thing. It looks like shit. It looks like a bubble on her finger.
She posted a picture like within the last month. The finger is still not right.
Shit, cut it off.
Cut
that shit off.
Cut that shit off. Go back.
It might be.
It'll grow back. Just put some Windex on that shit. It'll grow back.
It's a little dirt. Fine.
Ain't how that works.
But no, Bianca Belair is, if you are building a wrestler for just based on talent, she's my, and that's comparing everybody in AEW. That's everybody. Bianca Belair, from the time I saw her wrestle the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler, I knew that she was going to be something special.
That's a waste of talent right there. That is a waste of talent.
I ever saw Bianca Belair in NXT, I said, she's got something and she's different. I said that's all I like different. And I said,
and whoever said that about whoever said that about Shayna Baszler, you were absolutely right. It's such a waste of talent. With her in NXT, she could have whooped Nia's ass. Bring back Joni Lawler. She could have whooped her ass. And I like Joni. No, I'm not talking shit about Joni, but damn, that was a monster. She's everything that Ronda Rousey wishes she should have been. Good job.
Ooh, what you say, man? You said a mouthful right there, bro. You preaching. No, seriously though, Shayna Baszler is the epitome of what a woman's wrestler monster should be. Oh, yeah. She doesn't have the size. She doesn't look like she could do all that stuff. But get her in the ring and have that face of just, she looks like a pissed off fucking demon. Like she don't even want to. I
got one for you, Mike Jordan. Kana in New Japan. I'm sorry, not New Japan. Kana, Asuka in Japan versus Shayna Baszler. That would have been.
That's funny. We could
also put Suri in that. Mike watched Suri and Suri fight. And he went, "Holy balls!" He's like, he watched these women. They were hitting each other so vicious, and it was the first 3 minutes. He's just like, "Bruh."
Who's that? Who's that men's match that she had a match with a dude, and people like literally had to turn the screen off when
she had Suzuki beat the fuck out of her.
And she said she wanted that because the rep she got just from that.
Oh God, that was hard to watch.
Suzuki gets on a bullet. Genghis, you want to take this after I finish it? Bro, Suzuki gets on a bullet train and murders people, bro. Suzuki, he's caught. I mean, he is murdered.
He was the founder of Pancrase, brother. He was that. That was a bad man. Still a bad man. At 60 years old, still a bad man.
Murdered grandpa.
Genghis, tell him about Suzuki. Tell him about Suzuki.
I'm afraid of the man. I'll just watch him on TV. He's just don't give a fuck. He would just come out and like hit me. All right, here, Dad, you're done. And to kill you, bury the body, and like, yeah, you
the fight he had back in the day, because I'm an MMA fan too, with Boss Rutan. Shit.
He beat Frank Shamrock twice.
Yep.
Anthony has a question for you, Dan. You think a female wrestler like Sky Blue would be better served than WWE over AEW?
I absolutely think so, because she would just be eye candy. She'd basically be like the most dangerous group in WWE right now, which would be Lethal Botch. Have y'all heard of that tag team, Lethal Botch?
No.
Yeah. You ever heard of Fatal Botch? I'm sorry, Fatal Botch. I mean Fatal Influence. I'm sorry, Fatal Influence.
Yeah.
Y'all can be scared of Suzuki. Y'all can be scared of Suzuki all y'all want. My goal is to meet him and take a chop.
See,
I would
I'm
take
more
a
scared of Fatal Botch than I am of Suzuki. That's how bad they are in the ring.
I will. Mike will film it. I want to take a chop from Suzuki.
Fuck that. I want to.
I'll watch.
So I've been watching a lot of people at Comic Cons go up to wrestlers and ask them to get chopped, and they're paid money to get chopped by wrestlers.
Yep.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
One of these guys walked up to what's his name in AEW? He's a trainer at Jordan. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Hairpiece.
Oh,
QT
Marshall, QT Marshall.
Yeah, Mr. Hairpiece himself.
Yeah. So the dude out walked up to QT and asked him to chop him, and he said, "Man, you don't want to do that." He said, "I pay you $150 to chop me." He said, "Done."
Wait a minute. I was there for that.
Was you there for that?
It was a charity softball game. They were doing a signing. I was standing right there, and somebody came up to QT Marshall was like, "Here's $150. I want you to chop me."
And Josh,
He's like, he's over there. It's like he just.
your shit's fucking up bad.
Josh must have bad weather or something. His internet's fucked.
Be careful. Fatal influence might be outside on your power box.
Yeah.
All right, breaking news. Athena has defended her title tonight.
Are you surprised?
No.
No, this was a good match. This was great. It was going back and forth. They got interference from the minions, and she was still she got put through a table.
You got the Phil syndrome, bro. You got Phil internet.
Like and freezing. You coming in like an old Sega CD game that's scratched.
Mike, prepare for that because it might happen to you tomorrow. Do the show.
Got where I was coming from with that. A scratch via film from Sega CD.
Hey,
try blowing in the cartridge.
No,
try blowing in the cartridge. That might
blowing it, Josh.
No, Sega CD.
He froze anyway, but
yeah.
What he was saying though is, dude chopped. QT Marshall chopped the guy. The guy went to the floor, got up and goes, "Oh, I can breathe again." So the same guy went up to Brock Lesnar, and Brock Lesnar said he wasn't going to chop him. He didn't want to keep his chest in. Dude offered him $250. Brock still said no. From what I'm understanding is the guy offered him. Huh?
Brock don't want to get sued. That's why.
Yeah, don't blame him. But then he offered Brock $500 supposedly, and he still didn't take it.
But here's the thing: Brock don't need that money. But two, at what point do we go and say, and look, I can understand getting chopped with a Japanese legend. I can understand that's something to walk home about. I took one bump. I fought MMA. I'm getting my arm broken in MMA. I'm fighting dudes when I'm 19 years old. I'm doing that jazz and I'm enjoying that. That's competition. We train in a boxing ring. They also train wrestlers in that same boxing ring. I took one fucking bump and I ran those ropes and I said, I'd rather get punched in the face for a living than ever take another damn bump. I will respect. Look, and I don't bullshit. I respect wrestlers who are talented, who do the job, because you're literally killing yourself for the entertainment of others. You cannot have a long-lasting career because you're literally doing a job where you're putting your body through stress every single night. You're not built to fall. You're not. There's no way to bump and make it safe unless you're doing it on a mattress. But they don't do that. The thing about Big Blue, the WWE ring, you got 2 inches of foam, 1 inch of wood. The way it used to be was 1 inch of foam and 2 inches of wood.
It was way harder. It was a boxing ring with ropes before they adopted the WCW style ring, and that's why everybody used to say, "Man, get ready when you got to take that choke slam from them and take it, it's so painful."
But see, I took that bump. I learned my lesson. It made me respect the business more because it's fake. No, motherfucker, it ain't fake. And so when you watch someone,
and let's call it what it is. That's not ropes. That's steel cables wrapped in rubber.
Oh, don't get me started because we did it on rope. We ran ours on rope and it felt like it peeled the back of my armpit off. Now when they did it on cable, that's horrible.
The rope might brush burn you, but the rope don't have much bounce.
Oh no, the rope. I would rather take ropes than cable.
The steel cable hurts, motherfucker. When you got to get used to just taking it.
It'll bruise you, bro. It'll bruise the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Fuck your shit up the steel cables. I mean, you got to be tough, and to take you got to learn how to take flat back bumps. That's day one of wrestling school is run the ropes and flat back and learn how to take flat back bumps.
And there's no real trick to it other than lifting your head up a couple. Again, because you have to sell, you have to lift your head up a couple inches, but not too much to oversell. And then you got to land without giving yourself a damn concussion.
Yeah,
Anthony, I would send you the link, but last time I put the link in the chat,
so you don't fuck yourself. But the deal is, you do it so many times, it's just like training to be a warrior in Japan.
It's muscle memory, absolutely.
You land so many times that you toughen yourself up, almost like calluses on the fists or on the fingertips. You toughen yourself up.
Brother Kumite.
Yeah, last time, like I said, Anthony, last time I dropped the link in the chat, we had trolls, and I had to sit there and fight trolls. Remember?
I don't think it was a troll. I just think it was someone who really liked John Cena.
I missed the whole thing. I was getting another beer or taking a leak.
I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, I would send the link on here, but again, I don't want to have trolls, bro. If you could hit me up on Facebook, I'm easy to find. I really am.
It really is. My wife found him in like 5 seconds. I'm dumb. I couldn't find him.
Yeah, it's really easy to find me, man. Look up my name is Michael Woodson and send me an invite, and I will send you the link there. It'd be easier to send the link here.
I was waiting for the day that Mike kept posting it on the show. I said, one of these days, some random job was going to hit the link and just come on the show. And sure enough, it happened when I wasn't even in
I showed up and all that happened. And then all these other people showed up. I was the first jobber to show up, and it was wonderful.
You're not a jobber, though, bro. No, it's like some people that don't even, like, I don't even know who that was. The Aman Lama Numi or whatever it was.
I thought that you knew them because, oh, my God, it's been so long since I've talked to you. What are y'all talking about? Wrestling. I love John Cena.
Click, bye.
Oh man, missed that. Oh,
I wish I'd have been on, because when Mike would have hit the button, I'd have been like, "Oh, you love John Cena? Well, you can do your ass right on out the chat, bitch."
Jesus.
Man, it was wild, bro. It was 15 seconds too long for.
Guess what, honey? We can't see you.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, I do want to say, Mike, I got to bounce because I want to finish watching Hell's Kitchen with my wife. And as much as I enjoy talking to y'all, my wife comes before everything. Jordan, I always love fucking with you. You're the man, brother.
Right?
For sure, bro.
Huh?
For sure. We'll do it again.
Mike, what'd you say?
She does come before everything.
Absolutely. I ain't ever doing it again. I'm saying that.
Well, let's get that right. Your wife's got to come before everything, because if you come first, she's going to be pissed off.
I think she likes you, Jordan.
Hey, got to tell the truth here.
I was trying to be as polite as I could, Jordan.
Hey, I will be polite. If anybody got a problem with it, I'm Bill Alfonso, baby, right down the middle.
Jesus God.
So, Mike, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Jordan, always a pleasure. Genghis, yeah, absolutely. Genghis, nice to meet you again.
hey, nice meeting you too, man. Hey, what's your YouTube channel? I was trying to find it last week.
Rebel Media. You'll see it. It's got a big circle with a green, like Mercedes green circle with a skull in it.
Yeah. All right, I got you.
They have about 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah, now, I don't want to be rude, but I keep forgetting homeboy name right next to me.
Josh.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. Why did I just say Josh?
And the problem is we got two Joshes. So we got Josh and J-Rod, who's not on tonight because he's working nights.
Yeah, but see, I remember J-Rod because he's got the mustache like Bobby Fish.
Yeah. But this is how you know it's me, because I go by the name of Bad Karma.
All right, brother. I appreciate the time.
He calls himself in the chat Metal Trooper, and then when he buys shit, he calls himself Red Cape Collections. So he's got a lot of shit with him.
I will catch Mike. I will catch you tomorrow. You other guys, always been a pleasure. Thank y'all for making this my new favorite little addiction. And in the words of Dusty Rose, I'm here for you. Jump on it and see how tough you really is. Catch y'all later.
And while y'all are there, make sure in the style of Dusty, I want bionic elbows all over them like buttons. Smash that like button, do it for Dustin, baby. Baby Mac and G, baby, yeah.
Do it, Daddy. Bye.
Later, man. I'll see you tomorrow.
What was it? Rebel Media?
Yeah, Rebel Media. Yeah,
Yep.
they have about 3,000 subscribers, man. They're really good people.
One day I'll get. You go ahead and handle up on that, Mike.
No.
Time I might
No,
watch.
it's Anthony. It's me between MLJ and Dave Prazak, and I'm wearing a Manchester United jersey and a Manchester United hat.
He's wearing a red shirt with a hat on between two dudes, Anthony. Let me make life simple for you.
Yeah.
Like names people like we know who the fuck these people are.
I'm Man U. You just put it like that. I'm supporting Manchester United.
Mike, what do you think about coming up this weekend? It's not F1, but the IndyCar race around the Capitol, bro. What do you think?
I hope they wreck.
Huh?
Damn.
I hope they wreck.
Well, I thought you liked motor racing.
I do like motor racing, man, but Indy, F1, and NASCAR are three different classes of racing.
I know, and I'm a big F1 fan, and I know
American
Indy is not, American Indy is not all that. But you know what? We might get some entertaining fucking smash bang pow, and
that's what I said. I hope they wreck.
Well, we'll see. Maybe one guy will fly into the reflecting pool. Maybe he'll be floating in the reflecting pool. They're going that damn close. If you looked at the, I mean, they're going up and down. They're gonna be very close to everything. But I like watching crazy. Years ago, about 1989, 1990, they did New Orleans, and my parents were like, they're out of their fucking minds. They're gonna drive straight through the French Quarter. They're gonna be in the fruit stand. They're gonna be in Cafe Du Monde. They're not gonna be able to keep it on the street. They're gonna be driving through buildings. I would have loved to have seen it. We were going to the hospital for my grandpa at the time, but I'd have loved to have seen that. The racing through downtown NOLA with supercars, bro. Yeah. Like, are you insane? Yes, you are. But I'd still pay to watch it.
I don't know, man. I watched NASCAR race at a
another left turn.
Well, it was a road course. It was a road course at a Navy station. It was brutal. It was good.
They tried that Formula One racing in Chicago. They shut down downtown Chicago, and I remember the first time I heard it, I was like, "How they're gonna have them Formula cars going over all them damn potholes?"
Yeah, as low as they are.
It's like I'm sorry, Chicago streets are a damn minefield.
Hey, we were first. Detroit had it first.
Yeah.
Detroit, we were the first ones that had the Formula One downtown. It was the same thing, like how, and they repaved all the streets and they closed it up, and it was smooth. I was like, okay.
And then where they just take the pavement up, they're like, well, you got a free pave, you got a someone was getting.
That's what I was getting ready to say. That's one benefit. Which, you know what? They need to bring it back to New Orleans now because we got moon craters downtown.
Shoot, man, y'all got more than moon craters. Y'all got sinkholes where
they had a woman broke her ankle on the sidewalk the other day.
Man, you got sinkholes where sinkholes were. That's what you got in New Orleans.
Mike,
bro, I got broken pave and rats running everywhere now down there, bro.
All right, Mike, you're gonna have to send me the link to Rebel Media because I can't find it.
All right, I will.
And I ain't talking about Mike. I ain't talking about ring rats. No, I'm talking about rats. Like them restaurants close at 9 o'clock. They got 50 rats on that counter where they cut your food. I said, not me, partner. I ain't eating that. Not me.
Yeah.
The only place I'll eat downtown is when one of the brothers breaks out his grill off the car and charges you, and he cooks it right there in front of you, and so you know it's all clean on a fire grill. I'm gonna do that, but I'm not buying nothing from no restaurant down there. I watch them rats crawl across there, like, yeah, bro. Watch me itch my ass right here where we cut your meat up. Watch me itch my ass right where your pizza's being served. I watch them do that.
Man, the potholes and is like
found it.
He's got about Pennsylvania right there. The potholes. There was this one newscaster. They were doing a report about the potholes in Chicago. These motherfuckers were so deep. This dude was like 6 foot and he was up to his chest. That's how deep these motherfucking potholes were.
Jeez.
Bro, okay, how you gonna drive a car over that and not get out?
But yeah, that was the thing. Is like the people were busting tires on. Like,
Well, how the hell y'all got buses down there if they that deep, bro?
Trust me, they were. It was fucking.
There you go, Josh.
Oh, you got it. All
Yeah,
right.
that's the channel ID.
Yeah, you got to put.
Bro, your shoulders is like 4 feet.
Are you sending it to you too, Genghis?
I found it.
That's a swimming.
Okay.
I had to put wrestling on the end of it, and it popped up. Rebel Media -707.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I found it with the skull.
They got lots of subscribers.
Yeah.
Just in case anybody tonight got any problems, y'all better check it. Anybody in the chat, Cobra enemy tonight. Beware, Cobra enemy.
You are the enemy, you heel.
You damn right.
Okay, what does the logo look like?
Hey.
It's a skull. It's a giant skull.
Oh, it's a skull. Okay, I see it. I
just sent you the link to the channel.
All right.
Cobra Commander for life, man.
Oh,
Hey.
okay.
Cobra sponsors Cold Slither.
Yeah. Well, they lost.
Hey, one of my favorite moments of all time is when Sergeant Slaughter's getting ready to fight Serpentico, and Cobra's all like, yeah, sure. Knock his lights out, Slaughter. He's like cheering Slaughter on to me. I love it.
They did have 3.02 subscribers, and they had 2.99. So
yeah,
I subscribe. I think they're really cool people.
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
He's cool. He's come on a couple of times. He's got some good points. We all get along, good thing. Well, I was telling Mike one day, there's another podcast that too. Mike knows some people. One day we might do a versus. We might make ourselves a team of all of us and do a versus, and we compete like against another podcast. We might, if we get more than one podcast, we might make a bracket, but we might do some kind of versus thing on something to do with wrestling. But maybe we come if everybody. We'll see how many people could come up on their teams. We know we got a shitload because I brought a bunch of y'all in here with us to join Mike and Josh after they met me. I brought all of y'all with me. I brought 4 of y'all with me.
Shut up, Jordan. Shut up. Quit bragging.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I helped you put a 2-ton jack under your left nut to help you get it off the ground so you could walk to the bathroom. I'm so sorry we helped you out, motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, where's my tree fitted, bitch? Where's my tree fitted, bitch? Loch Ness Monster.
Loch Ness Monster. I ain't got no tree fitted for you. You know, tree fitted for no Loch Ness Monster. Damn Jordan over here being.
Don't be hating. You know you love the fact that I brought my crew up in here and we all ringside Rants now. You know you love it.
Oh,
you love it long time.
I love you long time. Love you long time. $5 sucky.
You love it long time, Paul. Hey, that's $3.50 an hour, by the way.
Tree fitty? Ain't got no tree fitty where you done Loch Ness Monster.
$3.50 an hour.
Tree fitty.
The Mean Gene would be proud of me,
Oh yeah. Sure he would. Anyway, speaking of crazy shit that's happened over the week of wrestling, I haven't been watching a lot of it. There really hasn't been a lot to report on. The dirt sheets have been quiet. Believe it or not, the dirt sheets have been quiet. The outlets, the news, the media has been quiet. But there have been rumblings and dude, I'm telling you, there's something about to pop off, big. But it's gonna have to wait till after. It's gonna have to wait till after All In. That's when all the speculations and all the bullshit's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the only thing.
There were more news stories this week, but I've been busy. I got it. Hey, remember y'all? You can't remember. I wasn't on here at the time. Didn't know y'all. Years ago, I got a washer in the mail. Now I got an AC in the mail. Tuesday, I put that thing in. I finally got some up in this piece. I finally got to sleep. Life's been busy.
My
dog's water thing broke and the hose was leaking, so I had to go replace the hose and get her a new thing. So she's got cold water and this heat down there. Life's been busy, man. But some wrestling news did happen. That's why I started off with some news stuff. But things y'all knew already.
Yeah.
Did you talk about the contracts might be up in October?
Yes.
Speculation. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Who
goes where?
Yeah.
And not only to mention of that, there's also reports that people are very unhappy with their situationships in different companies, and they're wanting to get their contracts handled, I would say, or wanting to be let go of certain aspects of their contracts.
Yeah.
Don't know how true this is. Again, all speculation. Speculation. It's all allegedly. It has none of it's come through the grapevine as being real.
Allegedly. Yeah.
Um, so I'm waiting to hear confirmation on two people leaving a company and joining another company,
Mm-hmm.
but I won't say their names.
Respect.
And the other person that I heard coming from the Indies going to a bigger promotion, she, and I repeat, she is looking to sign with a big promotion in America. Don't know
Okay.
which one it is. It's been labeled big promotion. And there is a person looking to go across seas, and they want to do a Japanese tour again for their third time in their career. Right now, they're performing at JCW, Juggalo Championship Wrestling. They're loving their time there, and they're also with GCW.
Okay.
So I'm not giving out any names. I'm just letting you know where they're at.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Oh, I got news. I got breaking news for you. Well, not breaking. This happened the 15th. The Good Brothers won the MLW Tag Team Championships, but I'm going through the news right now. I love it when the news I normally watch covers WWE and AEW. First 17 minutes was all New Japan.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
Love it.
but the person I'm thinking about is going to wanting to go to Japan isn't rumored to be in a big organization. It's being one of their deathmatch companies. So
Okay.
so yeah, I'm thinking that's going to be really cool. I really think.
At first, I thought I had heard that as a Knockout Bros, by the way, Mike, but no, it's the fucking old ass Good Bros. Joe. Oh, I gotta back up. More championship news for GCW. Joseph Sawyer,
Also known as Joe Gacy.
Atticus Cogar has been defeated.
Yes, Joe Gacy is now your new GC, or Joseph Sawyer is.
Okay, you're nodding your head. Yes, Mike. You said none of this all show.
No, because none of this was to be on stream. None of that is. I don't want to say it. It's part of the Wyatt Six. Two people have gained titles. The guy that went by Dexter Loomis, he also owns a title.
Yeah, I saw that.
And Joseph Sawyer is the GCW heavyweight title. Supposedly Eric Redbeard, or Eric Rowan, whatever you want to call him, is supposedly jumping ship to a bigger company. Don't know where or when that's going to happen. Nikki Cross has already opened up her promotion in Rev Pro.
We talked about that when it happened. Right?
And
Let's give some health. Let's give some health shout outs. First of all, JR did well. He posted like came out from his surgery. They actually had to drill a hole in the head to drain. Let's give it up for Slick, who's recovering after a serious health scare with had a heart attack, underwent open heart surgery. Slick. If anybody doesn't remember, Slick, WWF manager,
great guy.
I would dare say New Generation, a little before New Generation, maybe. If everybody wants to know that. Okay. Just Incredible accuses wrestling promoter of stiffing him after a show.
Just Incredible's been stiffed several times in the past.
Oh, Genghis obviously knows all about that. You want to tell us about the stiffness?
No, no, never mind. Anyway, long time ago, I had a
Genghis denies the stiffness of Just Incredible. You heard it here first on Ringside Ring.
stiff. I got you. Yeah. Anyway, a long time ago in the former time frame, some people that I knew had Just Incredible on for back in meet and greets on the line here. Well, they had Justin on there, and he was talking to everybody and interacting with them. And in the process of him, he got up and goes to the bathroom and takes a shit right in the middle of talking to people. Camera's still on, takes the phone with him. He goes in there, takes a shit. I don't know if he thought he was not on camera or not, but he was talking to people and taking it. I didn't see it because I was at work that day. I just heard about it afterwards later on that, and I was like, "What? Like, how are you just going to just like, yeah, just say, hey, man, be right back. I think I take time out. Go. No, he just took him when did it. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like how I answered this question.
Yeah, no one knows how badly he wanted to be the Sean Waltman of the clique. He tried so hard, and he got put out so quick of the company. He wanted to be the Sean Waltman of the clique. He bragged about hauling Nash and ECW's whole run. In some sad news, Blue Meanie fell and broke some ribs.
That sucks.
damn.
Yeah. I'm skimming through my normal subscription of news where they back to what Mike said earlier. Janelle Grant was hospitalized with concussion, broken ribs, and lung hemorrhage.
Yes.
I can't listen to hear how or the details, but yeah, she got all that shit done to her, so or to herself.
Where was
However,
Gerald Briscoe? Where was he at?
No idea. But I'm reading through news and reading as we go.
Yeah.
Just skimming through this shit, trying to get what we got here? Movie? I don't know. Commercial?
Yeah.
Just skimming through the news real quick from a couple of days ago, just giving y'all some stuff.
Oh well,
because I don't take notes. We ain't got time for all that goodness.
to give you a summary of SmackDown tonight, Shinsuke Nakamura revealed his new tag team partner, and it was revealed.
Which was?
It was your guy that you mentioned.
Hiromu?
Yep.
Hiromu?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Roma.
Time Bomb, or the artist formerly known as Time Bomb, God rest his soul.
Oh, not Hiromu.
Join Evil?
No, it's not Evil. Okay, then it's
It's Roma we're talking about.
Okay, it is the Rumble. Okay.
But did he change?
Who is a great? If WWE lets him go, they've got a firecracker on there. You can ask one of Gingus's favorite wrestlers. You can ask him. That man is no joke.
Yeah.
If will WWE let him go? Probably not. Can he kick that ass? Yes.
Will they use him right? No. It just seems like everybody out there is just saying like, oh, they need to go to WWE. It's not the same anymore.
But
it's saying they don't use them right. Oh, AEW doesn't do the same thing. Like, no, they do use them, but you go over there, they're stuck in NXT, learning their system, and then when they come up, you're just like, that's it.
Well,
like Mike said, you got to have a gimmick to get over. You got to have something to get over with them, and even then, it still just dies out. You see, like Jeff Cobb and Tangaloa and all them guys was there, and they were gone.
They never went to. They didn't go to the NXT.
No.
The Tongas, they never went to the NXT. They just went straight to the main roster, which brings me to tonight. That they defended the new tag team titles, and that having their father in their corner is a big difference in them. And now it's like this they're going straight back to God. Well, without Tangaloa, right?
Yeah,
the one that was fired.
Yeah,
they're going straight to God style.
That should have been a tag team from the beginning, not join the bloodline. Just had them tag team together and let them go and bring the brother over.
Mike, I got one you'll be interested in.
What?
Did you hear about Brett Lauderdale's recent comments?
No.
Which one?
Concerning Drake Wirtz.
Oh.
The one, okay, so involving, what's his name? Go ahead.
Well, Brett, let me tell you what Brett says, and you can tell me if you know what's going on.
Okay.
Brett says, in the past, Drake Wirtz shared some extreme views. He spread a rhetoric that was offensive to many, in some cases dangerous. What makes him worthy of a second chance, and why does that second chance come in GCW of all places? And he says that answers personal to me, and he writes about it. You know about this?
Yeah. First he's talking about is Drake Younger. For anybody that's wanting to sit there and speculate who Drake Wirtz is Drake Younger. Drake Younger is also known as the Golden Boy, the Golden Child, whatever you want to call him in CZW. And after his CZW run as a former heavyweight title contender and champion in CZW, he went and became a referee in NXT. Love Drake, great guy. Drank beer with him. Love the dude. Me and him hung out, shot the shit. Love the dude. He got fired from NXT for being a complete conservative. And when I mean a conservative as supporting Trump, yeah, but he is what I would consider what people would consider a extremist. He is an extremist conservative, which means he's on the
Call that far right.
way far right, and that's why he was let go of and in the partnership of WWE. They let him go.
That's the story. Now the answer, the idea is Brett's talking about why he got a second chance and how personal it is to him. You want to take it?
Because they go back to whenever he worked in Combat Zone Wrestling. People don't really remember as Brett Lauderdale being a referee in Combat Zone Wrestling. He has a strong tie with Drake Younger. He called a lot of Drake Younger matches and given him.
Why does he have a strong tie with him, Mike?
Well, because they worked together for many years. I'd say at least 10 plus years.
Right, let me read it to you. This is Brett, and he says the answer is very personal to him.
Yeah.
In March of 2012, I was on the losing end of a brutal addiction to opiates.
Yes.
I was at the end of the road. I was in Miami for Mania week, and I needed help. I didn't know what to do. Only one person reached out his hand to help, and that person was Drake Younger. Mm-hmm. On that day, 3/29/12, he took me to my first of many years of NA meetings that put me on my road to recovery. Drake's compassion saved my life, and he gave me a second chance. I've been waiting for years to return the favor, give him his second chance. In my heart, I feel like now's that time. That is Brett Lauderdale's statement on Drake Younger. And you know what? I think that's pretty fair. People can be extreme and do whatever, but hey, he helped Brett out in a rough time when Brett was having personal demons and drug issues. Fair is fair.
It is.
That's where I'll leave.
And before he was back with GCW in the good graces of a lot of indie federations, Drake Younger went the path of XPW with Rob Black because they share a lot of the same beliefs. The MAGA Butcher, also known as Necro Butcher, wrestled in XPW. He's wrestled in IWA DS, IWA Mid-South, whatever you want to call it. I really think that all these coming togetherness is going to explode with GCW actually going to these smaller other indie deathmatch companies and expanding. With X Brand Wrestling becoming a big thing. And if you don't know who X Brand Wrestling is, Justin Valencia has done a tremendous job in the Jersey area with X Brand Wrestling. He has Veronica Kane there. He has Schlack there. He has a lot of the big name deathmatch wrestlers all over the world that wrestle in X Brand Wrestling. They're doing a show in I want to say somewhere in Texas next month. I want to say September 19th and 20th. They're doing a Killer 13 deathmatch tournament, and they're also doing a Drop Dead Gorgeous deathmatch tournament for the women. Those two tournaments are held on the 19th and 20th. So with that being said, him doing a favor for Drake Younger is going to do tremendous things along with helping the other smaller promotions get bigger. He's done it with the there
are some other things that your boy has asked him to donate to politically, which I will not mention here. Won't get into those details, but Josh, are you ready for the next piece of SmackDown that happened? I'll cover more news while you cover that. I'll look up more stuff.
Okay.
After Josh finishes chewing, we'll be right. Ladies and gentlemen, after these messages, we'll be right back. Classic Saturday morning throwback for everybody that's old enough.
All right. Let me see what else. The GOD wrestled and won. Let me see. I'm trying to think right now. Well, Kevin Owens and CM Punk had their match tonight in Canada.
Oh, big news! Big news!
Apparently,
big
he
news.
was wearing a hockey mask. I don't know how the fuck I missed this. So,
Oh, Genghis, did you watch SmackDown at all tonight?
No, I didn't. I was watching Ring of Honor.
Okay, Josh, you're on your own tonight.
all right. So the main event was Kevin Owens versus CM Punk for the title. Brawled all over the place. They were beating the snot at each other. Just by when Kevin Owens is about to get the win, he knocks out the ref. The ref falls out. He goes for the pin. There's no one there. Sami Zayn comes out. Starts beating up on CM Punk. Trying to get Kevin Owens to win. Yeah, he can't pin him. Goes in there, slides the belt. He's like, Kevin Owens is like, I don't want to win it this way. And it's like, and Sami Zayn just loses it and hits, what's his name? Kevin Owens over the head.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, then all of a sudden, CM Punk comes back out, gets the GTS, gets the 1, 2, 3. Then Sami Zayn just loses control, starts beating on Kevin Owens and CM Punk, and that's how it ends. Who else?
Where in Canada were they tonight?
Oh, apparently Kevin Owens' hometown, I think.
It says it right here.
So Montreal.
Yeah.
Punk wore a hockey goalie's mask to the ring and was dressed in all white.
Bears. His ring attire was Bears away colors.
Yeah. Testator tried to play up a mixed reaction for Punk, but it looked like the fans were singing along, and it sounded like he was getting a mostly babyface reaction. Owens and Punk got into each other's faces before the ring announcer could officially introduce them. I'm reading.
Yeah, basically, I just went over this match.
I know you did. Much bullshit. So yeah, they're not. I even tried to look for the mask. That the only way I've ever seen it was on Facebook, and it reminded me of the devil mask that MJF wore.
So we really got Kevin Owens and Punk on a SmackDown in the first match.
Yeah.
With
Sami Zayn interfering.
Okay, but that's wild. You would think they'd wait for pay-per-view. I'm sure we're going to get a bigger match built or something, but I almost want to give WWE credit there because you kind of need more of that. I think AEW should do the same thing. Some of these matches, we kind of need some TV stuff to get us wanting to buy stuff.
Well,
that's not a bad idea.
Well, they did that because of what's going on with Ring of Honor right now. So,
well, that's fine, but I don't hate it one bit. If I'd had a way to watch it, which I don't have that channel or whatever because I'm not a TV person, I buy what I want. But Owens and Punk are probably. I mean, they don't take no brain to know. The minute you see those two on, you're like, we knew we were going to get word magic between those two. We knew. We all knew that was going to become the most hype program just because of the way those two can talk. And we know they brought real life into it. Anybody that knows classic Ring of Honor, if you don't, you're learning what's going on there. That's just what you can ask Genghis. I was so looking forward to the day this would happen, and it didn't. I wanted Jay White, when he was on top, to have a program with Naito to go into a Wrestle Kingdom and let those two bitch at each other, and we never got it. And I knew it would have been money because those two, even though two different languages, those two talking would have been fucking money. Tell me I'm wrong, Genghis.
No, you wouldn't. I would have loved it.
Yeah,
that sounds good.
I was hoping that before Jay left. That's what I was waiting for. And I told Genghis, I said, watch. And he loves Naito. I said, watch. Your boy's going to end up going for that title against Jay. And the two of them are going to have the most cutthroat promos we've ever had in New Japan. It's going to be great. Well, we didn't get into it because of, but anyway.
COVID.
But Owens and Punk, we knew were going to be great on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
It didn't even have to be in there. We just fucking knew.
And you know,
Everybody.
Dean is friends with a lot of people in AEW. We all know this. And he was never really a big. Him and Punk really never seen eye to eye in Ring of Honor either. At least that was the picture they portrayed on television, and that is the picture they portrayed outside of television as well. And
at one point in life, Kevin Steen was bigger than CM Punk in Ring of Honor. He was a well-known, bigger guy.
I mean, it's Kevin Steen, dude. I'm gonna tell you what I think about CM Punk.
I know, but you're gonna have people that tune in and watch, or you might want to clip this one for your clips. There's gonna be people in this world. How dare you compare Kevin Owens to the man that's CM Punk since 2011, the pipe bombing round? Bro, you don't know Kevin Steen, bro.
No,
you're gonna learn today, child. You're gonna learn, child.
Kevin Steen and CM Punk's. All right, CM Punk. Let's just call it real. CM Punk tried to get into WWE so he could get more money, so that he could be a larger-than-life superstar. That's what he wanted. That's where he got. That's where he's at. That was his end goal. He used Ring of Honor.
To be fair, without me hating on Punk or anything, to be fair, shouldn't anybody in any business always want to rise to the top and make more money and be more profitable? Yeah. Anything we do, all of us as our jobs, shouldn't you want to do that?
Yeah.
Yes, but use other places as stepping stones and then belittle them as you get bigger is a bad thing to do.
That's a bad move to make everybody around you and you're pissed off. And what happens when you piss somebody off? You can get to the top, but no one's there to help you out. No one's there to agree with you, work with you, help you out. That's like trying to change a tire and you ain't got a spare. You're alone on the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's the position that puts you in. And Punk always figured, I'm good enough, I'll get out, I'll make it happen. One of these days, it's got to get you.
It got him in AEW. It caught up with him in AEW. It really did. Because those people had Kevin Steen's back, and they really didn't want him there. The reason he got there was because day one, Tony Khan said his main thing for opening that company was to have one person, and that one person only was CM Punk. And
that's let's call it $9 million. $9 million for a single contract for a wrestler. Insane. Go ahead, Genghis. Do it. $9 million.
$9 million. Nah.
Yeah, but it's like you said, when you have guys in the back that are sabotaging at the same time.
Hold on, Josh. Hold on. He sabotaged them by whenever he went to another stage, talk shit about other companies they worked in and strive to get a part of, try to get themselves known and notified by other promotions. And he was like, nah, there's nobody on my level in those other companies. Don't even worry about them. They're shit.
Oh, I have a great debate for y'all. I'm sure y'all probably saw this pop up, but I want everybody's opinion. I want y'all each to talk. How about Dax Harwood saying he thinks FTR is better than the Road Warriors for all-time greatest?
I agree with him.
Whoa. Who wants to go first? You've been talking, but go ahead.
I say FTR is better than the Road Warriors. I'll tell you why.
You think they are?
I know they are. I know they are. What the Road Warriors do?
That is a controversial thing.
All right. I'm going to tell you why they're better than the Road Warriors. I'll give you one good reason. Road Warriors were and only were a powerhouse team. They were not a technical team. They were not a team that go in there and give you 25, 30 minutes in a wrestling ring. They would give you 5 to 10 minutes of beating the fuck out of somebody, then winning the title and again doing the job.
And guess what? We loved every second of it, and there's a reason that it's called the Road Warrior Pop. You know who's never gotten the Road Warrior Pop?
You see
the Revival.
Oh, whatever, dude. FTR are more famous because of 3 things: technical wrestling, old school longevity, and to put people over. Who the fuck did the Road
They will
Warriors?
never be near as famous as the Road Warriors in the 80s and never will be.
Fuck the 80s, dude.
Never.
What came out of the 80s that was any fucking good? I'll wait. If you say
Wrestling was still
Where?
kayfabe.
Metallica.
Was still looked as real. Made more money than today.
Metallica's music now is good, Metallica's music is good today.
I said it out of the 80s. You said out of the 80s.
Out of the 80s.
Anyways,
speak on this right now.
The wrestling business, short of the Attitude Era,
No.
has never touched the 80s. Not for Jim Crockett, not for Vince McMahon, not for
Jordan, let me explain to you why. Let me explain why FTR will always be better than the Road Warriors.
I don't care if they're the better wrestlers. They don't draw as much as the Road Warriors do.
Nobody draws as much as the Road Warriors do in the 80s. Nobody does. Nobody draws as anything more than the 80s. You know why? 80s was cocaine.
The Road Warriors were as big as any main eventer. The Road Warriors on the same level as Hogan, as Warrior in his prime, as Ric Flair coming out, as Dusty Rhodes coming out. The Road Warriors are that high, and that's why they're ranked number one. But you can feel about it how you want. I don't care who's the better wrestler. Road Warriors came out there, and they were over, and they made money.
Okay, that's what they did. But they were shit in the ring. They were shit in the ring.
Fucking
dude, as a kid, hell yeah, you're right. They were fucking awesome in the ring. Look at it now as an adult.
No.
Dude, it's like watching Ultimate Warrior wrestling.
That shit was real.
Dude, it's like watching Ultimate Warrior. As a kid, I thought that shit was awesome. Now I realize it. The dude was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah, but he couldn't fight. The Road Warriors really fucked you up in the ring.
Again, that's cool. Think of it, dude. Think of it. Heel Jordan. Think of it. Really.
I am thinking of it. You know what I'm thinking of? If I had a company and it doesn't matter about time and I had to hire one of those, I'm putting more pesos in my pocket. And my pocket's going to the Road Warriors.
Okay. Now, here's a question for you, Jordan. You would say that the Road Warriors in their prime in the 80s is more over than FTR in today, correct? You're 100% correct.
I would give that a 70-30 being generous and 80-20.
Okay.
To be truthful.
Okay.
And a 90-10 most of the world would tell you.
Okay. But think about this now. If the roles were reversed in today's date, in the 80s is now where FTR is, and the Road Warriors are back then in 2026 where the 80s are.
FTR would be trying to compete with the Midnight Express for number 2 behind the Rock and Roll Express.
Dear Jesus.
Straight up. Because FTR is not attractive. The Rock and Roll Express had the women, plus could wrestle. The Express were the heels. FTR would be chasing the Express for number 2 for the heel spot.
I don't see it. I don't see it.
$200 on my name versus you.
I don't see it because of 3 reasons, man. FTR are living legends, right? They're the monikers of what heel wrestling is personified in tag team. You're saying,
not really,
dude? Are you crazy?
They're good in-ring technicians, but as talkers and story-wise, they're not all.
Are you crazy?
The best thing they could have done was stole Cornette from the Express and took it over the number 2 spot, fighting the Rock and Roll. That's the best thing that could have happened.
Oh my dear God! Please, Jesus!
You're not that good. Dax Harwood comes across as a little bitch on Twitter.
Oh my God!
Comes across as a fake.
Okay. All right, Jordan. I'm gonna take you for example and put you over here. Just hold on a second. Now you're bringing things in from outside into now the conversation.
No, I'm not. You told me
you just brought in Dax Harwood's Twitter, his X or whatever the hell.
You mentioned today. You mentioned to make up your damn mind. I'm bringing in both. You want a place? You want to do this? You want to do this? I called both. If Road Warrior, Hawk, and Animal were here today, you think they'd be playing with Twitter?
Yeah.
You think those dudes would give a piss?
Yes.
About Twitter?
Yes.
They would have Paul and friends talking for them on Twitter.
I don't think Paul Ellering will be their manager. I really don't think Paul Ellering will be their manager in today's time.
Probably Paul Heyman.
That's a big
no.
Jim Cornette would have jumped
Nope.
if he'd have had the chance.
No.
He's too weakling for him. He would have jumped.
I'm gonna tell you why the Road Warriors wouldn't be as famous as they are now. Back in the day, I'm gonna tell you why.
You realize
their
these guys aren't even
persona,
in the top 5 on most of these.
their persona was larger than life, right? Now you put that in today's time, it is a fucking Monday at best.
The dudes still were brutal, and you knew it.
They were brutal on the word.
But what the world lacks today is being brutal.
Dude, if you watch the Dark Side of the Ring on Hawk, they didn't know how to wrestle to save their fucking lives.
All right, well, we taking up time arguing about it. Let's turn it over to one of the other two guys and hear their opinions on it.
You argued with me. You didn't let me have an opinion.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm arguing with you on it because you're trying to tell me that I've watched almost every wrestling list there is, and if the Road Warriors aren't number 1, number 2, FTR's not even in top 5 of all
Dear
time.
God. Anyway, take it over whoever wants to go next.
Sorry, you were wrong. Sorry.
Whatever.
Genghis, you want to go first, and then Josh go, or what? Or Josh wants to go. I don't care about today, tomorrow, overall, and even though FTR still has FTR still has a career going, Road Warriors' career is over. Who do you think is going to end up being the better tag team of the two?
FTR.
And that means for popularity,
FTR.
not in the ring, not talent-wise. Who's more over and drew more money?
FTR.
I say FTR. But wait a minute, hold on. Look, look. The Road Warriors didn't belong to a company long enough when they were back in the 80s. It was territory, so they jumped around from NWA to this to Crockett to this person, NWA Florida West here. So they moved around. It wasn't stationary until all right, when they finally did get stationary, they went to WWF as LOD, and Vince went with that because he's like, all right, kill the territory. I'm going with these guys here. But then you still had the Hart Foundation, the British Bulldogs, who were technical wrestlers. They beat them, so forth. Then FTR, physical, athletic. They put time in the ring. They are old school wrestlers. But
Hey, does that make you money?
Yes.
Yeah, they made the money.
Yes.
Yeah.
You could see 15-year-old little girls saying, "I think Dax Harwood is sexy, and I'm going to buy."
No. We ain't talking about. You said
Sex
making
appeal.
money.
That's exactly what I asked you. I asked you not about who's better in the ring or who's more talented. Who draws more coin?
FTR.
Who drew more coin?
FTR.
And it's easily, even though one team still has a career, they haven't touched the money that the Road Warriors made years ago.
Oh my God.
They haven't touched it. They haven't sniffed it.
Are you? All right, hold on, Jordan. Hold on.
If
You
you're
realize
going
by-
if you take
If you're gonna, if
versus
you want to make it,
FTR is destroying them.
wait. I asked you a question about a subject.
Yeah.
If you want to ask a question after mine about who's the better technical wrestlers in the ring, you can ask that after we finish this, and I'll tell you.
I'm talking about the money aspect. Right now, FTR is making way.
Road Warriors have made way more money than FTR ever made.
Are you crazy?
Still. No, I'm not.
You have to be.
Road Warriors are the top 4 earners of all time.
No.
It's insane with them.
Yeah. No.
Where
in the 80s.
Where's their merch? Where's the
2026?
where's the merch at?
Bro, the Road Warriors is the most successful, most money-earning tag team of all time.
Wrong.
Edge and Christian, Dudley Boys, bye. Y'all great in the ring. Y'all did crazy shit, but y'all didn't draw. Y'all could not main event draw like the Road Warriors could main event in every company. And the Road Warriors were that good that they could go to WWF, leave WWF, go to WWF, leave WWF, go to the NWA, go to WCW, and every time, top of the line. Never until WWF in the 90s with like we just talked about, the drunk shit. Road Warriors was top of the chart. You could not touch them. one of the first teams after the Freebirds, some of the first wrestlers to have entrance music that big.
Hey,
Hogan level.
Jordan. I'm fixing to give you a hurtful story real quick. Road Warriors were commanding only $2,000 a match in '89, and in a year they made $30,000
in '89. Not how big they were before '89.
Jordan. Okay,
Mike.
let's keep going.
Yeah. They gave them dudes Iron Man to walk out to when most wrestlers came out to nothing. Oh no! Almost no one had even had theme music yet, unless you was the top level. Road Warriors were a draw. Even if they didn't leave with the money, the companies were. Road Warriors brought you money until Vince brought them down.
Okay, while exact monthly figures are not officially recorded based on their $2,000 a match.
I want to read. Let's talk about the facts.
This is a fact. Here's fact, Jordan. This is written.
This man created a rip-off team to rip off the Road Warriors when he could not get them, called Demolition, then said piss on Demolition when he got the Road Warriors.
Okay.
If Vince McMahon is going to say it's not my creation and I want it, it means it's money, Dick.
Okay. While exact monthly figures are not officially recorded based on their $2,000 a match in 1989 and typical match frequency, the Road Warriors would likely earn tens of thousands of dollars a month in the 80s, making them among the highest paid wrestling teams of the decade. Not of ever, but of the 80s.
Yeah, that's right. We're talking about when they started in the 80s. They did not wrestle before the 80s. So that is moot. They weren't there. They were not the Road Warriors before the 80s. So that's, I don't see what you're telling me water's wet.
Okay. Basically what I'm saying is now FTR is making more money in a year than they made in a decade.
Yeah. Thanks to stupid Khan. That just they're giving
so what you were saying was they made more money than FTR. What I just proved, FTR has made more money in one single contract than they made in a decade.
Well, let me find a money mark who's made of money and go back in the 80s and get him to get them and sign them, and we'll hand them a blue light. We'll hand them a special on all five too. FTR's handed everything, and they're still not the best.
That's pure speculation. Sad. No, fact is they made less money.
When is FTR headline an AEW pay-per-view?
They don't need to, Jordan. When did Road Warriors ever fucking headline a pay-per-view besides one match in WCW? I'll wait.
That's not true.
No, it is true.
They headline other companies. They headline so many events, house shows, everything. They were headlines.
Name a WrestleMania they headline, Jordan.
They weren't in WWE more than a couple of years.
But they were there, though, Jordan.
They were there. We're not talking about you brought up 89. You brought up 89. I'm going before 89. I'm talking about when they were the Road Warriors.
ChatGPT.
There's a reason it's just like Sting Money is called Sting Money until Hogan arrived. The Road Warrior Pop is called the Road Warrior Pop for a reason. There's no such thing as an FTR Pop. You know why? Because my piss is louder. Josh, say something about this.
I didn't know I could talk now.
All time, not talent in the ring. Who was the bigger draw if we take one career that's over and another career that's still going with two guys that's only been in two companies versus the guys that worked every territory?
Not every territory. Most of all territories.
They went everywhere.
No. Oh God. Let's see. Yeah.
Look, all right. We've got comments.
Well, hey, hold on. Shaq. Both y'all.
Oh, now you want to talk. All right. Now you want to talk. By the way, both comments came in, said Road Wars, and Mike's full of shit.
All right.
Anyway, go ahead, Josh.
All right. So I see both points. Now, FTR, I'm going to start with FTR first. Has wrestled other companies. They've been in they were AAA tag team champions. They were WWE tag team champions. They were I think they won the Ring of Honor. Did they
Ring of
win
Honor.
the Ring of Honor? They won the Ring of Honor. They won obviously AEW. I don't think they have done their stint in CMLL yet, so don't quote me on that. I think they won the New Japan, right? So that's
I don't remember.
So they
I think so.
You're missing
what's
one.
I don't think they were ever in New Japan, dude.
Are you out of your mind? Okay.
Yeah. Actually, they were matter of fact, they were holding this AAA and the New Japan titles at the same time, right? I might not much mistaken in AEW.
New Japan or a different Japanese?
No, it was New
What
Japan.
belt?
No, it's New Japan.
FTR won the NJ. FTR did win the New Japan IWGP Tag Team Championships at Forbidden Door.
Oh, I'm the Tony Khan. That's like him owning Ring of Honor now. That doesn't matter. Just like NXT's under WWE's umbrella.
Hey, but it's like anal. It counts.
Dear God, man. FTR's have more titles than freaking Road Warriors.
Well, I enjoy how 0 people in the comments are taking FTR side.
Because people don't want to realize they're over.
But okay, like I said, FTR is nothing to joke around with. They are a technical wrestling team.
Yes.
And are they better wrestlers than the Road Warriors?
Yeah.
Yes. But going to what Jordan says, are they a bigger draw than the Road Warriors? I mean, but here's where I'm gonna skew away.
You already know who you're gonna pick.
If I'm going to like some random indie wrestling event or a random wrestling event, and the main guys were FTR, I'd be like, yeah. Now, if you guys tell me that Road Warriors are going out to coming to the Hammond Civic Center.
It's a main event
in Buckfuck, Indiana. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go watch that.
Yeah.
Now, I say, Road Warriors was a bigger draw. Would be a bigger draw than saying FTR is. But to say that they made more money than FTR, like, you got to realize you're talking about the scam your mama territory days,
right? But when I said bigger draw, I didn't mean
right in the back. So they
when I said bigger draw,
they did not make money back in the day. No,
bigger draw means the gate.
But going
collecting the money, not what the Road Warriors are taking home.
Yeah, but to say that they made more money, that Road Warriors made more money than FTR, no. Were they? But get to what George says. Were they a bigger draw? Yes. But did they make?
I agree with everything you just said. I agree with everything you just said.
So
But my question was the question, not what Mike added in. Yeah. I said, were they a bigger draw? Did they make more money? Yeah. Did they take it home? No. Did they make more money for who they work for and were the bigger draw, the bigger gate? Yes. Is FTR the more talented in the ring? Yes. Is FTR a bigger name than the Road Warriors? No. No. We can go in a history book, dude. In 20 years, we could go in a history book, and who you think is going to be above the other?
I don't see Road Warriors being there.
Oh, the Road Warriors?
But here, Mike, I want you to use the Google machine. Pull up how many titles the Road Warriors had or won. Okay. I can only think of 3.
You know what you really should do? You should pull up attendance for certain events. and that's where FTR is going to fall short of 3 AEW pay-per-views a year. That's where they're going to fall.
They've held
Because Road Warriors.
let's see. They've held the NWA National Tag Team titles, 3 reigns, AWA 2 times, NWA 1 time, WWF 2 times, NWA 6-man 2 times, NWA International 1 time, and WCW 1 time. Now, if we go to independents, they won the IGW, IPW, and the PCW.
Everybody, they can get to more than once.
Now, all those, with all these combined, they still don't equal FTR.
FTR was handed half of them by partner companies of other companies. NXT's under WWE. I won't count Triple H.
I forgot NXT. Yeah.
Ring of Honor's under Triple H, under a modern day Ring of Honor's under AEW.
Oh dear God.
And
Okay.
2 of those companies are the most high paying men they've ever
So
worked.
then, wouldn't the Dudley Boy better?
Money.
Yeah, Dudley Boys are the most decorated tag team champions of all time.
Yeah, Dudley's won more.
Yeah, they won everywhere.
They held 7 times before they got started.
Yeah,
7 time ECW champs before they got started.
But the thing is, what I'm saying though is, if you're saying the Road Warriors are bigger than every tag team that's ever been in existence, every tag team in existence,
Yeah,
and you pitted them against FTR, who is the most over tag
all right.
team. And
Erica,
I honestly
in the chat. Hold on, before y'all get talking, because it's gonna take everybody time to type. Tracks in the lab, Erica and Anthony. I want y'all to write out of the 2 teams who's the guy for y'all. Road Warriors or FTR? All 3 of y'all. Now y'all go ahead while it's gonna take a time.
I would put FTR over the Dudley Boys
yes,
because even though they got a trifecta of no, they got WCW, ECW. Well, technically, they really didn't get WCW. It was under the WWF banner.
yeah,
But-
they never held the WCW titles. They held the WWF titles, the ECW title, and the TNA titles.
Yeah.
That's the only 3 titles they've ever held.
And
TNA
that-
titles.
and that's the one title. Set of title
WGP.
that
Did they hold
FTR
the
had to
WGP?
hold.
The Dudleys held the
Yeah.
the New
When
Japan.
they were in
hold?
TNA. When they were in TNA, they had the belts.
That is right. That is 100% true. So they held 4 titles
Yeah.
in their whole longevity.
The Dudleys are the most decorated, but we all know they're not the greatest technical wrestling
No.
wrestlers. We all agree on.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I'll tell you,
all
I'll
right.
tell you another one that gives
Says,
the
Road Warrior, hold it. Tracks in the Lab says Road Warriors hella over FTR. Do they even have any merch? Erica says, I'm not an impartial judge. I have a soft spot for the Road Warriors. Anthony says, for me, it's Hawk and Animal. I looked it up. Most of the time, fans being interviewed after the event said they were going to see Hawk and Animal, not their opponents.
well, yeah. I mean,
3 people in the chat going Road Warriors, the greatest tag team of all time as far as draw.
That's
Not in the ring tag, not in the
you
ring
can say that
talent
about
draw.
any tag team.
Who drew better than Hawk and Animal?
You know, or any should see the person.
Edge and Christian never
The
got
singles.
Road Warrior pop.
all right, I'm gonna tell you this. I'll tell you, do you know who really was the original supposed to be Hawk and Animal? The Blade Runners. They were their competition.
They barely lasted anyway. They needed both of them were green as fuck and couldn't wrestle.
And
Ted
you
DiBiase
think
run both their necks.
And you're saying the Road Warriors weren't green
Road Warriors beat the fuck out. Even the Stoners didn't fuck with the Road Warriors.
because they were.
Come on,
They
bro.
were gang members, man. They beat you up. You know, that was
Thank
all
you.
That's why
Real
you all
life, yeah.
everybody
That was they.
While Dax is over there telling you how to paint your house a certain shade of blue.
I'd rather be told how to paint my house a certain shade of blue than looking like a fucking hospital bed being a different shade of blue. I'm just saying, pointing shit out here, Jordan. I'm just pointing shit out here.
All right, well, so far the chat completely agrees with me.
Well, I'm glad they agree with you, but I mean, you know, a clock is only
You can
times
do
a day.
So far, well, no, that's not a broken clock twice a day. And so far, every wrestling show I've ever watched with countdowns, Road Warriors gets number 1, number 2. when
Because
FTR
of
is begging to be a
nostalgia
number
reasons. Nostalgia reasons they get number 1 and number
But
2.
who?
Harlem Heat over FTR. I agree. Harlem. I was more of a fan of Harlem Heat than FTR, even though they weren't as technical. They hit hard too.
Dear God.
Steiner's over FTR. Steiner's are truly great. You can't. That's hard. That's
All
a
right,
hard
hold on,
battle.
Gordon. The question
Steiner-
for me.
Yeah.
Me and Mike,
it's-
we got a question
I
here. They asked me.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
When fans get interviewed after events when FTR wrestled, they say they go to see them with their opponents. It's a mix. It's a mix. Let me tell you why. Because they wrestle great opponents.
Yeah.
It ain't them versus jobber number 1 and jobber number 2.
Erica, you are correct. Nostalgia does sell, but guess what? Their career is over. FTR still has plenty career, and they still can't touch her.
I bet you in 20 years from now, when FTR's career is done and over with, people are going to put them on the Mount Rushmore instead of fucking Road Warriors. Just going to throw it out there.
I don't even think people. I don't think
it's
people
going to be better.
put Warriors on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah,
I wouldn't put them on the Mount Rushmore for me. Not seeing them wrestle.
Honestly, I think like if FTR decides to ever leave AEW, they need to go to TNA and take their titles. Man, technically, then they'd be the most decorated team. They were surpassed the Dudleys.
Dudley's held the titles 23 different times.
Yeah, but
that's why they're the most decorated.
Yeah, that's one of the most. They're the most decorated, but I'm thinking like the ones who cover the most. I mean, the only thing they got on them is like maybe ECW and well, if you really want to, they said they won the WCW titles, but like I said, it was under the WWF banner when they doing that
invasion bullshit.
So does that even really count?
They didn't. They really didn't. It's bullshit.
No, that's like counting W belt.
No. So yeah, I even thought I even forgot about the NXT title. So too that. So NXT, WWE, Raw, and SmackDown, if you want to count them separately. So there's 3. That's 3 right there in that company alone. Then they won the AAA titles before WWE took over. So then, like I said,
they won the CMLL titles too.
They won the CMLL titles.
I think so. Let me double check.
No.
Okay, so before.
No, they won
They got New Japan, they got AEW, so that's 7 title reigns right there. And ROH 8.
ROH, AAA, and IWGP champions, 3-time AEW tag team champions, 2-time NXT champions, and 2-time Raw champions, and and SmackDown champions 1 time, and they were the 24/7s also.
They're the first ever WWE tag team Triple Crown winners.
You're absolutely right, Anthony, on that statement. Technical ability was secondary to how popular you were in the 80s. Exactly. But you know what Jim Cornette would say as he was here? Mike would say, Jim Cornette would say, they didn't have to. That's what Jim Cornette would say.
Well, put it like this, man. All right, we're talking about popularity, whatever. The Road Warriors were in a different era than we are now, and that's just being honest. In the 80s, what was the 80s known for? I'll tell you exactly what they were known for. Cocaine.
Cocaine, yeah.
It's fucking cocaine, dude.
Great
90% of the wrestlers
that's the end of my argument is this. Name me FTR's legendary opponents.
Young Bucks. I can keep going.
Can't say them jokes. The Young Bucks don't impress me.
Young Buck.
What, you gonna say
who?
DIY?
The New Day?
DIY?
The Bar?
DIY, I will give you that. I will give you DIY. The New Day are not terrific and great tag team wrestlers.
Are you out of your...
No, they're not. That's pure gimmick, and not, at least Road Warriors could kill you. Yeah, no.
All right, Jordan. I think you done cocaine.
I think you could be mad all you want. The chat, no one's with you,
I don't care if they're with me or not.
and
That's
I can't wait till you ask. And I'm not going to mention nothing. I want you. Yeah, I agree. Matt and Nick Jackson are overrated it, but I can't wait till you ask Devin and J-Rod this question, and I won't interfere. And they're both younger than you and me. They lived through all of FTR's run, and I don't see if it's on technical in the ring. FTR, I've told you this. FTR is way more technical in the ring and better. But draw, gate, people, Road Warriors headline against who? I don't care. I'm going. Who's FTR fighting? What no name this week? This is Michael Jordan's era and LeBron James' era. That's what this is.
No, this is not. This is
and
not.
FTR's
every week, though.
LeBron. They went and played for 2-3 different teams. They didn't go everywhere, so all the indies. That's exactly what this is. The Road Warriors was Michael Jordan. LeBron James is FTR in modern. That's exactly.
No, bro. No.
Yep.
You're crazy.
Look at Tracks in the Lab. The Bushwhackers over FTR.
They were no.
Erica, the Young Bucks never clicked with me. I'm with you on the Young Bucks. Tracks in the Lab, the Bushwhackers over. He even said the Yeet Brothers over FTR. By the way, that's pretty low. Because the Usos,
They had a crappy storyline with them with Dax shaking back. Man,
Usos are not that great. Usos are not very good. They're not the greatest thing in the ring. I wouldn't break the bank for them. That's all WWE had.
Come on, man. FTR was.
I want to see Scott and Rick Steiner. I want to see a gimmick that couldn't wrestle this hard, but the Nasty Boys. I want to see the Midnight Express. I want to see the Rock and Roll Express. I want some fucking names. I want to see Arn and Ole Anderson. I want to see some fucking names. FTR don't have nobody. FTR didn't have Edge and Christian and the Dudleys and the Hardys. They didn't even have that. They didn't even have that.
Hold on a second.
FTR had DRR.
DIY. Anyway,
DIY.
Hear me out, Jordan. Hear me out. Who did the Road Warriors face? Demolition?
Did they even at one time?
Yeah, that's who they won the titles from at WrestleMania.
Vince killed his own creation to go with the original that he didn't create. That should tell you something right there. That should tell you something.
Sonny was their manager
Yeah.
when they were LOD 2000.
No. That was
No.
Yeah.
The first WWE run. Because someone tried to say, they went with WWF and stuck it out, had a long career. No. They bounced
2 years
through major organizations and the indies nonstop because they were that sought after. They could just do a job, we quit. Do a job, we quit. They were like my uncle that passed away. The man was so talented at welding and could do any kind of weld. He would work 3 months out the year, say, I don't feel like working, I quit. Take off 3 months of the year with money stored, go to a whole nother job at plant. Well, for them for 3 months, say, I don't feel like working for y'all no more. I'm covered for 3 months with his family. And he did that his whole life. That's how good he was. He would work 6 months out of a year and rack up stupid money because he was that talented that he actually did his own welds on his own 1976 Harley that looked better than the factory. That's how that when you have it, you have it. In that case, it was skill. In the Road Warriors case, it's identity, the popularity, and that makes a promoter want you. That makes people want to come, and that draws you gate. Were the Road Warriors rich? No. They probably did all right at some points in the 80s. Did they get to pocket all the money like FTR pockets today? No, never did. Are they anywhere near the technicalities of a great wrestlers of a Dax Harwood and what FTR? No, not at all. FTR is very technical, very good, very safe, very sound. I could actually trust them to work in the ring and not kill me. But all I asked was the question on draw and popularity, not technical. If it was a technical, If we were ranking top 3, 5, 10, I wouldn't have the Road Warriors anywhere near in-ring talent of being technical. I wouldn't have them anywhere near it. But
I'm going to tell you what the Road Warriors are. They're the Bill Goldberg of tag team wrestling.
A little better than that. They were a little more real.
Not much more.
Yeah, they hit you for real. Yeah. A lot of people are scared to take that doomsday device, bro. Break your fucking neck. And not to mention the way they hit you. The Nasty Boys were fucking stiff. People didn't like working with the Nasty Boys. The headbangers from WWF. They brought them back in like 2012 or 13. Everybody said, fuck no, get out of here. They were too stiff. Harlem Heat, Booker T was known for being stiff and injured people. It's just a different era, different time. But you know what? When you get a character and you're over, you're fucking over. And after they lost, after WCW lost the Road Warriors for the final time, only Animal came back. The Harlem Heat took that spot, became 7-time tag champs. Booker T parlayed that into a singles career, legendary TV title runs, great matches, and ended up U.S. top, and then became world champ. Moved on to WWE and make big
how many times?
5 times.
Go ahead.
Go ahead
With it.
5-time WCW.
5 times. WCW.
Oh, the Tracks in the Lab.
But he
the
still didn't
Outsiders.
keep that WCW
The
champion.
Outsiders are one of my top 3 favorite tag teams of all time. They were just the way they fought was so cool. They didn't have to stress nothing unless they were in trouble. I love the way Scott Hall and Kevin Nash wrestled as a tag team. And yeah, they could be lazy, take it easy, but I like the style, the way they did it. They were just like, we know we've got you, ass. We know we've got you, so we're not even going to rush to get hurt.
In the 80s, I was never a Road Warriors guy. I wasn't. I was a Hart Foundation guy. I was a Rougeau Brothers guy. I was a Rhythm and Blues guy. I was, let's see, if you go flip over to WCW side, I really was a rock and roll fan. I wasn't a midnight.
What you call World Championship Wrestling was the name of the show, but it was Crockett. It was Crockett's people.
But I was a rock and roll fan, dude. I'm to be honest with you. I was a rock and roll fan. I wasn't a midnight.
Rock and roll was the big faces. Rock and roll in around 86, they were the big faces. Road Wars were coming up.
Yeah, and believe it or not, I even talked to what was his name? Robert Gibson. He even said that Road Warriors were there for a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
That's what they were there for, a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
And they
came in, if they weren't paid good enough, they went to the next one.
So you guys think
Anthony, you're gonna make the guys mad with that one, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, you're gonna make them mad.
No. No.
You digging a little, but to be fair, you know who he's talking about. Chuck Palumbo and Charlotte O'Hare. The two best workers in the Natural Born Thrillers.
Mark Jindrak and Sean O'Hare were the best 2 workers out of that whole
Jindrak.
Yeah. They, to me, were the best 2 workers out of that whole faction. And
yeah, you're right about that.
More. They deserve way more than what they got.
They were the best workers out of that group.
They deserve more than what they got in life in general. And to be honest,
imagine if Bischoff would have got the company to 1 and did the Big Bang. Those guys would have stayed and been pushed up. It just didn't happen. It wasn't. They came in.
Well, they held the WCW World Tag Team titles one time.
They did, but if the company would have stayed alive, they'd have moved up. If they'd have been alive in the 2000s, those 2 guys would have broke out into single stars. They would have.
So you had the Devil's Advocate of Sean O'Hare, which was Filthy Animals were terrible.
Jindrak was the breakout guy in that group.
Pay Food and Earthquake underrated, very underrated.
Two big dudes that knew how not to hurt their opponents. I will give them that credit big time. And Hogan.
Now, if you want to watch a match, they got Typhoon and Earthquake going against the Road Warriors in Japan. That's something to look up on YouTube.
That's going to be stiff because everybody in Japan wrestled harder.
All right, guys, we're going around and around and around circles. It is 12:30 at night, and I got to be at work at 5 in the morning.
All right.
So does this.
Well, I got to work tomorrow.
Wow.
And I'm working.
Filthy Animals were terrible. I'll tell you why the Filthy Animals were terrible. Name one thing they did while they were a faction that got over with a crowd besides Rey Mysterio. I'll wait.
What happened was they were created on the heels of the failed Master P angle. And it's not that angle could have failed. The problem was WCW, in their infinite wisdom, for some reason thought Kurt Hennig in a country band was going to be heels, whereas the majority of your WCW fan base, that was who they were and they wanted. And he had Barry Windham and Kendall Windham. I mean, they took the heels. The heels became the faces became the heels. And they took Kurt Hennig's group and they loved them. I was just watching this laughing me from the outside. But the majority of the fan base, like, that's us. We're not the No Limit Soldiers. The other problem was you had to put Brad Armstrong in friends with Master P to give him a couple of decent wrestlers, but they didn't give him anybody. Everybody else was no name. They gave him some undercard guys. If they'd have put, if they should have put like Ray and Conan. They did for a little minute, and Ray and Conan just after they left did the Filthy Animals. They should have put Ray and Conan with him right away. That's what they should have done to get them more light. Should have been with them for day one. But the problem was the fan base in the South was what Kurt Hennig was doing, even though it's not him, he's not from Minnesota. The angle of the rabbit crab and I'm a country boy, a ride horse, with the Wyndhams made the whole South go, we like those. Anybody 35 and up was in love with those dudes. And I'm just watching it laughing. So I'm like, what a gimmick. You know, but both of them, I'm like, look at this gimmick. They do it a music battle here. But that's what happened. WCW miscalculated badly. They saw the result, but they refused to reverse it. It's like, okay, make Master P and them the heels. They don't care. They get paid. No, we're going to keep it like this. Well, people are cheering.
They should have been the heels in reality because all they talked about was gang membership and killing people.
But if you put Conan with him, Bowdy, Rowdy, and Ray with the mask off rapping with him, they'd have been more over. They tried it at the very end, but it wasn't enough. But if you'd have put them with him, the wrestling fans who don't know everything would have jumped with them more versus the older people taking Hennig and all them side. Like I said again, Hennig was not a redneck. He played one. But
yeah,
the
Juggalos were more.
Yeah, it was like you said. They put it together.
I couldn't say it again.
They put nobody in it. I said they didn't put nobody in that
I'm gonna have Brad Armstrong's gonna be my wrestling guy in the No Limit. Who the fuck cares about Brad? You would have been better off sending Road Dogg, but no, you ain't got Brad Armstrong's gonna save the day. No, bro. And some guy we never heard of called Swole. No, give him some names. Give him somebody that would have been known. I mean, all of Master P's crew, short of the 3 or 4, were just filler guys that didn't even have names and they didn't even wrestle. They could have put some bigger names with them to get them over. Now, what you just said about the other part, Mike, after that?
The Juggalos?
That got fucked up because it would have been first of all, the Deadpool. Let's go to the beginning. Before the Juggalos. The Deadpool is where that started. They had something there with Raven left, and that fucked everything up. And Vampiro with Raven and ICP, that would have worked. They had something there. Raven left within 2 weeks and went back to ECW. It's like, okay, what are we going to do? They're like, all right, we'll keep Vampiro with ICP and we'll call it the Dark Carnival. And then they were like, okay, well, everybody with face paint must be cool. So Muda and they started adding I think they even tried to put the demon in there. It was like, what do you do? But Raven, with his psychology, if he'd have stayed, that would have worked. You could have done a lot of story with that. You could have. But Bischoff held the meeting. He says, oh, anybody's unhappy with WCW, raise your hand. You can leave. Raven was the first one. And that's when he went back with Tommy Dreamer and won the tag titles in ECW in 99. The end of 99.
ECW was a bigger threat.
Bischoff never understood Raven's character, and he never knew what he had. And he just saw him as a bum. Bischoff completely missed the boat with Raven. I'm not saying world champion, and Raven did get airtime, but Bischoff missed the boat with Raven. But now I know Josh is ready to kind of wrap it up, so we kind of got to wrap it up, and we got Monday and all, but
Josh,
y'all got anything to
tomorrow
add
night.
to close out?
I do. Josh, tomorrow night, are you going to lockdown?
Damn, are there even tickets left?
Yes.
Fuck. Oh no.
That's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Me talk with the old lady, see what she wants to do, man. I
To be
gotta
determined.
talk with the old lady on this one because you guys already got. But I wanted to. I forget my camera's over here. I got two screens. I got my camera here and I got my screen here. I do got tickets to MLW in Chicago in November.
Okay.
So I got.
Wow, he won't have
Oh.
to watch the shitty TV production. He can just watch it live.
That's live.
Hey! I'm gonna meet Mystico, so fuck you. All right.
Okay. Hey, I'm not gonna hate on Mystico. We like Mystico. Genghis, you got anything to add before we get ready to shut it down?
No, wrap it up, man. Got his cup there. He was also called out by Takagi. Said, "Hey, Claudio or Cannoli, come on over here. I want to talk to you." So we'll be getting that match.
Greatest wrestler on the planet alive, Shingo Takagi. Are we gonna show shit, guys, or what?
I got stuff.
All right.
Yeah,
I only got my
something.
normal 3. Do you want me to go first? You got a lot, Josh, or what?
Well, Genghis got some. Since
Wait a minute,
Genghis
you got
is
something to
on
show?
top, so he can go first.
I got stuff to show
Genghis, you
too,
got
asses.
something to show?
I got stuff to show too.
No, you ain't got nothing.
You know what?
Genghis, you got something you need to show?
Yeah, I'm picking this up. I just got the case and I'm getting the game off eBay. But I've been looking for this one. This one is Mortal Kombat Complete Edition.
Reverse
That
your
is-
camera.
that
Reverse
is
your
not-
your reverse.
I gotta.
There's a
figure that
button
out.
on Restream. If you go into settings, it tells you mirror camera. If you click that, it'll put your words
Oh.
right.
Okay.
And
Click your settings wheel and click. There you go. You're on now.
Okay. I got Mortal Kombat Complete Edition. This is not the greatest. It's the regular version. This is the one that's kind of rare to find here. So I got this coming off eBay for $20. So this is a good one.
I actually
Look out
got
for
that.
it. Pick it up. Yeah.
But
So I
you
got the
know
regular
the
version
messed
and I
up
got this
part
one.
is. But you know I mean,
What's
I'm
that?
glad you got it. But you know the messed up part is about that is, you cannot download anything anymore because they shut down all the 360 servers. So all the extra characters, the clothing or any of the side stuff, you can't download it.
Yeah, but he's a collector, Josh. He's got the games. He's a physical collector. He's not playing that.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm the same way. I got a whole thing full of PS2, Xbox 360, original Xbox.
This man has a
Series X and
basement.
all that.
Genghis has a basement full of classic games.
So does Josh. Josh is in his basement.
I'm in my basement. Hell, my basement is a classic gaming area. I got 3 arcade. I got our 3 arcade cabinets. All right.
Nice. That's the dream.
So
There you go.
Well, the
I'm gonna
360
get-
collection I have.
I'm gonna take care of it for you, Genghis. I'm gonna take care of it for you. That's for you, Josh. Give him the Scott Hall.
So me, I have stuff.
okay, you got stuff. Okay, you go.
I got stuff.
You got shit, Mike? You got shit, Mike?
I got shit, man.
Mine's coming tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Mine's
Is it
coming
a-
tomorrow. We're all gonna play
Is there a
online.
cartridge in there?
He got his Pro 2 controller, Better than the PlayStation 5 and the modern Xbox. Best controller out there. The sticks are better.
And I got records to show.
Okay.
Let's see.
I got stuff to show.
By the way,
this
Mike,
right here,
Mike,
this right here,
you
yeah.
try the Pro Controller yet?
Yes, I have. I've been playing some stuff.
How do sticks feel, bro?
They feel great. They feel great. And this right here might be up Genghis's alley right here.
Oh, yes. Yes, sir.
See, that's just singles, right? Or is that a full album?
That's a full album, man. It has
That's a full album.
Erica, we're gonna get you. Erica, we're gonna get. I got your code. We're gonna add you. He got Jamboree. I'm getting it tomorrow, and I've got another friend that's a gal. She's getting it. We're gonna add you, and we're all gonna play. Okay.
We got Wild and Loose 777-9311. One day I'm gonna awesome body. The Walt and Gigolo get lonely. Gigolos get lonely too, and I don't want to leave you.
Yes.
More's day in the time, baby.
7
I got the other one that has
3 11.
That's I got the one that got the songs featured on the Prince on Purple Rain.
And this is Pain. And this is Pain. If you don't know who Pain is, they are industrial metal. They're sort of like Europe's version of Nine Inch Nails.
Or Ministry.
I would consider them more Nine Inch Nails.
They're called I Am Pain or just Pain?
Pain. The
I'm
name
gonna
of
check.
the album. The name of the album is.
I will check it out.
They're good. I like them, and that's called the album.
I like
And they
that
have
slime green with the black.
Yeah, I do too. And they got an insert here, which is really cool.
Wow, it's got the lyrics on there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, dude. That's how the vinyl records now. If you buy like, especially not a gatefold, everything comes on that one sheet at least, bro. But like the rest, some of the others will fold out. Vinyl's got pretty good lately, Genghis.
Yeah, I Am, Fair Game, Push the Pusher, The New Norm, Revolution, My Angel. Dude, they got 11 songs on this album, and it's mainly two people. They're on Nuclear Blast.
Mike, pick that vinyl up and take it out of that and show that to Genghis.
Okay. Sure. We'll put this
is
back.
the kind of modern stuff we got now, brother. Take a look at that. And they
Even
come
in
in
the 60s, they were doing it. Even in the 60s, they were doing this stuff. So.
Colored vinyl goes back to the 50s.
Yeah, and then it goes way back, man. Believe it or not, most of the stuff
I did the history on it. One company decided to make all of theirs red in the 1920s to try to get kind of like how Chevy tried to make cars in different colors when they were all black at one time. Look at that, Genghis.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, dude, they come in all kind of variants now, man.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't got to be like extremely like particular with it, like a CD, which I love.
Oh yeah,
the CDs you couldn't like barely touch with your hands. You had to like basically like don't touch it with dirty fingers. Or
yeah, a vinyl you could touch, but I mean, give it a good cleaning so you don't get the dirt and trash in the grooves, and you're good to go. Vinyl's gonna outlive all of us all.
Yes, it will, and I am a big fan of it. And this album here, I've only listened to once. It reminds me of Nine Inch Nails. It really does.
I'm gonna go look it up because I like Nine Inch Nails a lot.
Only paid $15.
Yeah, Mike.
Huh?
What else you got?
Oh,
Josh is telling you to step on it. You take it forever on one.
Okay, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I apologize.
I'm telling you what Josh said, not me.
Tunes, Path of Totality. I've listened to this once. It's different. This is the gatefold jacket. It's different. It's very different.
Over there. He's
Yeah.
like, Mike's gonna show everything.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just
so
frame that. Put that in the frame on the wall.
Yeah, it's cool. The marble's cool. The album itself is kind of meh. It's it's more of what doom metal or not doom, what death metal and new metal had a baby and it didn't come out perfectly right. It came out with special needs.
I got you.
It's special needs. That's what I'm gonna call it. It's special needs album.
It's going. I mean, it's going at the yard sale.
I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just special needs. It's special needs. And one of my favorite bands of all time. I'd bid on this. I had to have it.
Primus Brown. Yeah, nice.
I haven't heard him.
Shaking Hands with Beef. I love Shake Hands with Beef. I love it. And this is one that Josh already owns. But I love this. I love this band. I'm not a fan of all the songs on it. And it's unopened. It's sealed.
Hey,
It's War.
What?
yeah.
A Carnival Chaos.
Yep.
Not one of the better albums, man. I mean, it's all right, but not one of the better
It
ones.
still has odorous.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's an all right album. It was one of their all right ones. Actually, I will say this, that when that album came out, that was the first time I went to go see War.
Okay.
They're bad. They're not a bad band, dude. I
Was
like
that?
War.
Well, Josh, was that the one after this Toilet Earth, or was that couldn't have been before?
Yeah, no, that was after Toilet Earth.
Okay, the one right after.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it right. I guess good.
And the
Yeah,
last album I'm going
You
to
think I know
show-
what I'm talking about with all this Road Warrior love?
This is his
Nah.
last album I'm showing.
Never heard of them.
Miss May I? You're not missing much. It has a CD too.
You can see
You're not
these.
missing
Combination.
You can
And
see
the album,
Uh,
I only know what the album looks like. I ain't even listened to it yet. I listened to the CD, but I haven't listened to the album. Oh, it's Red and Black Marble, or Red and Black, whatever.
Okay. Black Widow.
Yeah, like a Black Widow. Yeah, it's meh. But nothing comes close to fucking with my Frank Zappa.
Whoa.
I'm a big Frank Zappa fan. I love me some Zappa.
don't you love how long he takes, Josh?
Well, y'all take long too. Fuck you guys.
I'm laughing at Josh because I just know he's not even answering. He might not even be watching.
I'm watching.
He almost died on the.
All right.
There you go, Josh. All right, you done? Awesome. Josh is quick, everybody. Let's go, Jordan. You ready?
Go fuck yourself.
All right, I don't think. Well,
All right. Piss off. All right. Here. See, now see, this is how you do it. I picked this up for $7. I think it's a half off crate. All right.
I had one
good,
of those.
Good choice. Good choice.
That's
It's
the
a,
ZZ Top.
That's the first ZZ Top greatest hits. That's the old one.
And
Mine's fucked up. It's got the same side on both sides.
let's see. Then this is kind of a mixture of Coleco and my local record store. So along with ZZ Top, I also picked up a Fandango.
Oh, something we did not mention. Rest in peace, Frank Beard, drummer for ZZ Top, died this week.
Yes.
Only
you
one
did.
left. Only one member left.
Yep. Only Billy Gibbons is left.
And let's see. I picked up this one. I picked it up for $15. It's Iron Maiden. Somewhere in Time.
Which one?
It's got a,
Oh, it's my favorite. Great album.
yeah, but it's like a damaged cover. So somebody clipped up.
Oh, I see. Oh, wow. It's missing a lot of it.
Yeah, it's missing that, but you know what? The vinyl is awesome. Is in awesome shape. So
Oh,
that's the only reason why I picked it up. Is like the vinyl is awesome for $15. I couldn't pass it up.
I love that album. You know, that's the one that Bruce stepped back and let Adrian write everything for that one.
And let's see. Then
Rolling Stone.
One of the greatest albums ever.
Led Zeppelin,
Cashmere.
No Graffiti, and picked it up for $32.
Every song. I have a nice German I picked up of that.
Let's
for
see.
cheap.
And
Cashmere.
I picked up.
Cashmere's my favorite song. That's the only song I like.
What'd you say, Genghis?
Say Cashmere is the best. That's the only song I like off that album.
Picked up Foreigner Head Games. Picked this up for like $5. And
Genghis, you can't hate on physical graffiti like that. There's a bunch of
I like it.
also picked up a Foreigner 4.
That's crazy because I picked up those same couple of Foreigners Josh got.
I picked this up for $6.99. Kansas.
Arkansas, or was that just Kansas?
This is Kansas.
Nah, I think it's Arkansas.
Carry On My Wayward Son band.
No,
Kansas.
this one, that's a different album. This
not
one
on
is
that album.
Dust in the Wind.
Yeah, but it's that same band.
Yeah, I know.
Mike was hoping it was the other one.
All right.
Arkansas.
Then I got I went some Black Label Society and I picked up the Blessed Hell Ride.
The Blessed Hell Ride.
Great album right here. Great album.
Yeah, it's one of his best he ever did.
Then
Is that it?
2 more.
Jesus,
I
take it
should've-
forever.
And no, shit. I'll show everything off right there. So pick this up.
I only show 3.
I like Up in Smoke. I love that movie. That's
Jesus
why
John.
I got that album.
It has the rolling papers in it?
Huh?
Does it have the rolling papers
I haven't opened it yet. So
I think I got the cassette of that.
this
album.
is actually an awesome soundtrack. One of the funniest scenes I ever seen right there. If you know it, you know it. Ajax.
Yeah.
I have to tell Erica right now. Well, Erica, you can't take foreigners seriously because you're cold as ice.
Then finally, I've been hunting this album down, and I finally got it for a decent price.
Saxon.
There you go. One of my favorite bands.
Saxon Wheels of Steel.
You got the second one now. You're getting them.
Yeah. I got another one. I think I got 1 or 2 more coming too. So, but there you
They
go.
have a big catalog.
That's all I got.
Dear God, dude.
And I did it in a quarter of time that Mike did.
Fuck you.
There you go. You did that. You did. That you did. And it's Friday, so it's retro throwback. So no metal, no new stuff, just retro throwback. I don't think I showed these because I thought I showed you all the book, and Monday y'all were like, show us the book. This was 20. I got it for 10.
Okay.
It's a Robert Trawer album I didn't have. I showed that?
Yep, you already showed that.
All right. And the Who and all that?
Yeah, you already showed the Who and all that.
All right, I'll go grab 3 more. I'll be right back.
Hey, when he gets back, let's tell him we've seen those 2.
Or pretend we can't hear him. Hey, your mic's off. Can't hear you.
What is it, Jordan?
Oh, God, dude. We're going to fuck with him bad. That's what he gets.
Lord.
That's what he gets.
How do you know?
How do you know, man? How do you
How
know?
do you know?
How you doing?
All right, I said fuck it, so I'll just show 5
Certified
DVDs. I said fuck it, so I'll show 5 classic DVDs that I got. So I bought like a shitload of DVDs. So let me see. Move this. I got. Oh, I'm gonna have to move this so y'all can actually read the fucking shit. All right. I got Blue Oyster Cult for $10.
Hold on, man. I think you already showed that, bro.
No, I didn't. You're full of shit.
No, man. I'm serious, dude. I'm dead serious.
Then you're off your rocker. Then I got. I never had a Blue
Okay.
Oyster Cult DVD in my life. Then I got
Pretty
this
sure
and-
you've seen it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen the Hendrix.
No, you didn't. Then I
I'm
got.
almost certain, Jordan.
No, I have. I did. I'll just open the box, Mike.
I don't
Alright,
think
then
you
I-
did, man.
This thing is fucking huge, but this is a Queen live in Wembley.
Ooh, cool.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's actually a good performance right there.
that's 15, but that's 2 or 3 DVDs. This thing is thick. But anyway,
That's what she said.
Yeah, she
yeah,
was.
that's what she said when she saw mine. That's right. And Josh is going to be mad about this one. I got to the DVDs before Mike did, but 1977 Rainbow Live in Munich, and yes, it's with Dio.
Ooh.
Yep. I bought like nothing but the DVD, so I'm just showing 5. And for only $10, you can't bitch. Classic 1994 Pink Floyd Pulse.
Ooh, good
Does
one.
it still light up? Does it still light up?
No, that is the CDs that have the blinking light, dude.
Yeah, and I don't got that. I got the CDs. I don't got the
Not
missing
the movie DVDs. That's the audio CDs that have the blinking light. And you replace the batteries, easy to replace in those. And that's all you're getting. So I'm quicker than both of you fuckers.
Yeah, you know, you took like a 15-minute lunch break.
15 minutes lunch break, man. I got all that for $10 plus the Queen for 15. So go fuck yourself.
Live action Bambi and what?
Saturday Night Live.
On Saturday Night.
Ah, Erica, you don't need no instructions how to rock.
I remember that. Yeah.
But I like your booty, but I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I like your booty. Y'all don't know the movie. We do.
Huh?
Yeah, you can hum me all you want, Mike. Erica knows.
all right, Mike, take us home.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you know what you
Erica, I got the whole box set, by the way, for a good price. Everything they ever did. That includes the movie, all the versions of the show, everything from beginning to end. Okay, Mike.
great show. Great show. Love that show. It's my
That's-
favorite of Adult Swim.
That's what the hell me and Erica have been carrying on about for the last like 5-10 minutes in the comments.
Well, I know. I'm a big fan of it.
I don't know what you're talking about right there. Well, this is time right here. I got for me, and I'm just a meatball.
Jesus, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not watching Ringside Ranch, you're doing life wrong. Just want to throw that out there.
You're permanently punished, Josh. You don't get to say it anymore.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're not food to eat, but we are
Food for the ears, baby. Wait. We haven't flown in a while?
World.
Oh yeah. You didn't get an appearance this show.
Cringer.
Yep, just like this Pink Floyd DVD. They might be food for the ears. We also got food for your eyeballs too. But always remember, just like that Aqua Team Hunger Force, just like that rainbow that Josh wishes he had, that he'll never see again in his life. Remember, what's mine's mine, yours mine too.
And Genghis, do you have anything to take us home with? And don't say if you're in that other thing. That thing's terrible.
He's got to come up with a kid.
No, I ain't got nothing but hey, ain't nothing like a party like a Detroit party because a Detroit party don't stop. Good night, everybody.
Because RoboCop is the greatest movie ever filmed in Detroit.
Dear God. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as always, thank you for watching.
And thank y'all so much for all agreeing with me that Road Warriors are the greatest tag team of all time. Thank you, Chad.